Sorry for the technical difficulties. I went to go change the scene from the stream starting because that's new to obviously the camera, and accidentally hit end stream instead of you know just switching scenes. So we're here. I'm gonna put a poll up, and the game isn't starting for that already has 12 views. What the fuck? God damn. Hold on. I'm gonna post it on our community page again, and I'm also gonna put a poll for you guys. And again, I haven't prepared for betting at all. I feel like at this point it's just not gonna happen. By the way, the Wild game is still in overtime, so I believe the Sens and Ottawa game, Sens and Ottawa, fucking idiot. The Maple Leafs and Senators game isn't gonna start until after this game. That's just my assumption. But if you guys are just joining the stream, welcome. We just started. Not Maple Leafs. Fuck, I'm already fucking up my words. The Wild and the Golden Knights are currently in overtime right now, and I'm almost 100% certain, like I just said. Pretty sure the Maple Leafs game is starting right after this game ends. Puck drop has been moved back. And I do plan on streaming the Dallas Stars against the Avalanche game after this game as well. We're gonna do a nice little late night stream. So I'm gonna throw a poll for you guys. Who will win game 4? We're gonna go Maple Leafs up top because they're on the road, and then Senators the bottom. Can I spell Senators right? So there's about 12 and a half to go here in overtime for the Minnesota-Vegas game at the moment, if you guys are not following along with it at all. It's going to be Barbashev with the shot. Oh, that's a nice little blocker. Saved by him. This game has been entertaining. This entire series has been very entertaining. It's out in front for the Wild. Eriksson. Did that cross the line? No, it didn't. That didn't. Aiden Hill just saved the game. Eriksson crashed the net, and he had the puck one-on-one. He had a defender on his back. Who was that on his back? He ended up. Who's that? 10? Who's number 10? Is that Roy? Yeah, it is. Eriksson. Oh, that's a great way to get the leg out for Aiden Hill. Way to get the leg out. Way to get it out. Hey, my boy Nordic pulling numbers right now on his stream. So what? What is Bruce Cassidy saying? So there's going to be an overtime power play for Minnesota right now. Shots at 37-27. We have a power play here going to Minnesota for... So the Sens and Ottawa... It's starting on True TV. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna watch the power play here real quick. Okay, so puck shot wasn't pushed back. You know what? Fuck it. Let's throw it on now. You guys are here for the Ottawa game. We will keep track of the. Is it gonna? So it said it was taking place on True TV, and. We don't have it on Max at the moment. So, it's starting on True TV. I don't have True TV, so we're going to have to wait it out, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Sens versus Leafs coming on after OT of Wild versus Knights. We're going to pin this comment. All right, we just pinned it. Sweet. Minnesota's power play just started. One-timer from Boldy just went wide. And Eichel was able to get that down. Gustafson came out to play that far. By the way, if you guys are new to the stream, we will be streaming the Sens game and Leafs game right after this overtime period because I have Max. and it's not playing on Max. It's only on True TV. I don't have True TV. I have the Max app, HBO Max. You know. Come on, fucking end this shit. I need the Wild to end this on the power play. The Wild have it up top. I mean, down low. Sorry, they have it down low. Who is that? Spurgeon that pinched? Come on. Come on. Fucking end this thing. I would like to watch the Sens game. That gets blocked. Zuccarello has it down low for the Wild. Zuccarello. Oh. Zuccarello. But they. Oh, tried to thread that pass. Kept in, though, by Spurgeon. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. 45 left here on the power play. Shot, rebound, and the Wild get that down. I mean, the Vegas Golden Knights get that down. Dude, let's go. Let's go. And this, 30 seconds here on the power play. Kaprizov has it. And he turned it over to Eichel, and Eichel gets that down the ice. Come on. We need this. I hate that this game's in overtime. No, we'll do actually. We will go to YouTube TV on my computer for now. I'll have to enter my password real quick. I'm bringing it up on my computer until we're ready, unless it's still starting soon on. So it's starting after this game, because I still have it on YouTube TV. So, oh no, I can't even get it on YouTube TV. Literally only True TVs. Fucking blow me, dude. Starting soon. So it does not matter. So for you guys that are here, I'm so sorry. That is so stupid. Yeah, so for you guys that are on YouTube and Twitch, I'm not gonna be able to get the game until until this Vegas Minnesota game is over, unfortunately. Unless I can. Why is it? Okay, there we go. I had a heart attack for a second. Really had a heart attack. Okay. Yeah. So we have 8:27 to go here in the overtime period. Yeah. Let me. You know what? It might be okay if I just did streamies for now. NHL. Bruh. Alright, I'm bringing up streamies. Don't give a fuck. We have it up on streamies here for the time being. So yeah. What's that? All right. Hold on. I'm bringing it up the chat now for you guys. I have to pull it up on Streamies. So if I'm like really behind, I'm like legitimately so sorry, guys, because I don't have True TV. So yeah. So it's 17:47 to go here in the first period. Toronto and Ottawa still tied right now. Toronto gets up top over to Morgan Riley. Morgan Riley with their shot that just goes on wide and goes all the way down the ice. Shots are 1-0 in favor of Toronto at the moment as they look to reset behind their own net as Oliver Ekman-Larsson has the puck. As he passes that up the left boards, long stretch pass over to Nylander. Nylander makes the guy miss. He goes over to center ice, and he ends up finding a guy. Now he turns it over. The Senators come back with it the other way. It's going to be Pinto, who couldn't connect on the pass. Puck goes down low, and Pinto takes out Benoit on the boards. Maple Leafs do transition the other way as they couldn't connect. Puck goes down. It's going to be no icing here. Tavares has it, right corner in the offensive zone, gets it taken away by Perron. Now Jensen with it, goes back over into the Maple Leafs zone. Maple Leafs regain control, but there's going to be Ottawa playing very physical right now. Toronto with this, it's going to be Holmgren. He throws that puck in deep. We're about 3 minutes gone here in period number 1. Both teams get fresh legs out there, so Jensen turns back in his own zone. He sits there. He's looking. He goes back over to his D partner. It's going to go back up to ice. Ottawa, it's going to be a shot here. That puck's in the crease for the Wild game, and that's going to be saved by Gustafsson. Maple Leafs get the puck back into the center zone. It's going to be an icing here on Toronto. Oops. What is going on right now? Okay, I'm dumb. Senators win the puck in the row zone. They're looking to bring it back up ice. Yeah, we're kind of behind here on Streamies, but kind of expected. Puck's now in the corner. As Ekman-Larsson rims that puck around the boards. As now Ottawa gets that puck back up top. It's going to be thrown in, and the Maple Leafs looking to get the puck out. Kept in. As that puck's going to be thrown down low by the Senators. The Senators have the puck on the left half boards. Gets pinned up against the boards by Ekman-Larsson. As he gets taken on here, Pacioretty, who drew into the lineup in Game 3, plays that. Now that puck goes into the Senators zone in the corner. Looks like Sanderson plays it behind his own net. He has Zub next to him, but Sanderson's going to take it back up ice. Now he goes over to Zub in his own zone. Zub with the puck behind his own net, going back over to Sanderson. Now the Senators come back with the puck the other way into the Maple Leaf zone. It's going to be thrown into the corner. Taken away by Austin Matthews. Hits that puck, gets it over to Nyes. Now it's going to be a shot there. 2-on-1 for the Wild. Hartman went there with the shot, gloved by Eden Hill. Not the Maple Leafs, the Senators with it. It's going to be centering pass there as that's going to go into the corner. Pinto backhands that for Amadio. Amadio gets pinned up against the boards by Riley. Morgan Riley trying to dig the puck free. Amadio gets that puck up top for Shabbat. Shabbat cross ice to Jensen. Jensen holds on to it back to the middle of the point. He drops that for Shabbat. Shabbat cross ice pass. One time for the left circle as that gets blocked. And the Maple Leafs shoot that puck down the ice, and it's not going to be icing here. Omark plays it in front of Shabbat. Shabbat through center ice now to the left wing. Bank pass. Taken away by Benoit over to McCabe. McCabe now up the ice in transition. Center ice pass. Now the Maple Leafs enter the zone as that was Holmgren who got hip checked. The Senators with the puck in the row zone. 14 minutes to go here in period number 1. Maple Leafs regain control, and Nylander gets that back over to Holmgren. Gets the return pass. Nylander spins back around in his own zone. Nylander now gains the red line on the right wing. He cross-ice past Tavares. Tavares throws that puck into the opposite corner. Nylander down low to Holmgren, taken away by the Senators. Not through center ice. The Senators up the right boards into the Maple Leaf zone into the left corner. Now Dylan Cousins goes after it. He's fighting with Ekman Larson. Cousins back up top to the point. Over to Zub, right point. One timer from Giroux. It's going to be a save made. And another shot there front by the Senators. Kicked away by Stolars. Maple Leafs clear the puck down into the Senators zone. 13.5 to go here in period number 1. Now Giroux with the puck in his own zone. Down the right wing into the offensive zone. Going after it's going to be Stutz, and it's going to be an icing here. Very questionable call in my opinion. Oops. I low-key have a headache right now. It would be so sick if this Vegas game would end. I'm about a minute behind, by the way, on streamies. Just want to point that out. Face-off here is going to be taken by Giroux as for the Senators. Giroux wins a draw in his own zone. The Senators look to break it out. As up the left boards, they get that puck barely into the Maple Leaf zone. Maple Leafs regain control. Now that puck's going to be thrown in by the Maple Leafs from around the boards from the left to the right. As the Senators regain control now, they get the puck. Now the Senators back up ice in transition. Batherson gets that puck back over all the way to the left corner in the Maple Leafs zone. Taken away by the Maple Leafs. They just backhand that puck back. Oh, I thought the puck went in. Sorry. 12.5 to go. Here's going to be a shot there. Gloved by Stolars, but there's going to be a rebound. Benoit with the puck. He backs that over to McKay behind his own net. Shots are 2-2 in favor of... What did I just say in favor? Sorry, they're even 2-2. Maple Leafs, going to be a shot there. Gets blocked by Jensen. Now the Maple Leafs back up top. Another shot there, saved by Allmark. Puck's at the right circle. Puck goes down into the corner. Over for Shabbat. Shabbat up the ice in transition. Up the left wing now as that's going to be poked away by Benoit. Thrown down low to Maple Leaf zone. Maple Leafs can't get the puck in the center of the zone. Shabbat gets that back over into the Leaf zone. And that's going to be an icing on the Leafs. Yeah, it's going to be an icing here. 12:01 to go in period number 1. There's 4:02 to go here in the overtime period for the Wild. So we have 12 minutes to go here in... We have 12:01 to go here in period number 1. As we have a delay here. I don't know what's going on at the moment. Is Domi going to the box? What they call? I don't have sound right now because, you know, I'm on my laptop. We got 3.5 to go here in the overtime period. So there's a TV timeout in the Sens game. Eichel with it. With the shot there as that goes wide. Dorofiev with it up top. Over to Pietrangelo. Oh, there's shot there. Blocked on the back of the leg by Hartman. Eichel controls it back up top. It's going to be another one-timer by Pietrangelo. That goes way wide. Didn't get all of it. Eichel ends up fending off a guy. Cross-ice pass. Hartman ends up just picking that up, and it gets tipped and back into Vegas' zone. With 3 minutes to go here in the overtime period. Haig with it. Up ice through center ice. As that pass is going to be thrown into the Wild zone. Now the Wild flip that puck back through the neutral zone. Taken back by McNabb. McNabb gets that back over to his teammate. As now Hurdle couldn't get it. Faber goes over to his D partner. That puck is it's going to be an icing here. These refs have been horrible in the playoffs. Like, no cap, dude. Legitimately no cap. These refs have been horrible for everybody. Bup, 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 bup. All right, I'm still waiting on a TV timeout right now. The Ottawa game. I wish this game was on YouTube TV, so I wasn't so far behind. So I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I have to use StreamEats until it's back on max. 2:45 to go here in overtime period. Shots are 45-32 in favor of Vegas. We're still in a TV timeout, by the way, for the Suns game. Face-off here is won by the Wild. Middleton has it. He tries to flip that out. He couldn't. He fanned on it. It's going to be Riley Smith centering pass there, out in the crease, and that ends up getting going. Wow. Ivan Barbashev won the game for Vegas. So the series is tied at 2, by the way. Wow. What a game. All right, let me see if I can bring it up now on Max. Because I'm clearly behind. And then we can get rocking and rolling. Here we go. It's back. Let's go. So Ottawa has a power play for those of you who don't know. All right, let's go. All right, Cousins back up top. Ottawa has a minute left here on the power play. 11 minutes to go in the first. Sanderson over to the left wing. It's going to be Kachuk with it. He backhands that back up top. It's going to be a one-timer there, and Ottawa makes a 1-0. Drake Batherson. Sorry, Tim Stützle makes a 1-0. Ottawa gets it going on the power play. Kachuk resets back up top, and Sanderson finds Tim Stützle's wheelhouse from the top of the right circle, makes it a 1-0 game here in Game 4. Tim Stützle's first career postseason goal, by the way, fellas. His first career postseason goal. With 10.5 to go here in period number 1, puck goes down low, and the Maple Leaf zone, Nylander plays that over. That's going to be Riley. He taps that up to Holmgren. Holmgren gets the puck down, and he ends up throwing that down low. And Shabbat plays it. He gets that back over to Greg. Greg couldn't get it out. It's going to be dumped into the left corner. Senators regain control. That puck gets thrown down low as Ridley Gregg takes a hit, and he is hurting. He took an awkward hit to the head, but he seems to be okay. That puck's going to be thrown wide. Amadio with the left corner. Goes to the left circle now. He fends off the guy. He throws that puck down low. Pinto has the puck. Gets it over to Perron. Perron drops. It's going to be a shot there as that goes wide. Cousins with it. Jensen throws that puck down low. Shabbat plays that back. It's going to be mishandled by a Senator, and now Ekman-Larsson gets that up ice. That's going to be tipped on Allmark, no icing. As he gets that back over to Jensen. And now Jensen looking to move the puck up ice, gets that cross-ice pass. And now it's going to be tipped into the Maple Leaf zone. Stolarz plays it, gets that over to McCabe. McCabe has it right wing. Matthew Nyes gains the zone, gets that puck deep. Sanderson gets that over to Cousins. Cousins cuts inside. Over for Giroux, just out of the outstretched reach of Giroux. McCabe has the puck. He gets that back over to Marner. Marner now with the puck. As there's quick passing here, Nyes gets the puck back into the center of the zone with 9:10 to go here in period number 1. Matthews goes after it in the corner. Sanderson comes up with it for the Zens. He fans on a pass as he gets the puck back from Dylan Cousins. And now back up the ice is going to be the Senators. As now Zetterlund gets that puck in deep. He's after it. Morgan Riley gets hit by Zetterlund in the back of the corner. Stützle drops that back. Now the Senators get that puck. They throw it back in deep. That's going to be an icing here on the Ottawa Senators. Okay, I'm going back up there because I don't want to sit back here. right, I'm back. Okay. All right, sick. Here we go. All right, bringing the game back up.
Omar trying to gather himself, slowly getting up to his knees. Discipline has been a big part of the whole talking in this series, mostly on the Ottawa side.
Yeah, there's lots of talk through this series of
All right, let's go. I'm back. I'm back.
Dylan Cousins just hanging on to that puck. Little poise. Had Domi down and out, and here's Montepallo.
I have to bring everything up real quick.
Pressure at the net. Clevin trying to say, get out of here. As his goaltender, Olmark, bumped into. Head shake from Montepallo. He feels a little bad for that.
Ottawa Senators went 35-6-0 here when they scored first. They got that first goal. Toronto scored first.
Bruh.
Game 1 and 2. Greg.
All right, I'm good now. I'm good now.
By Riley. Carlo keeps it away from Amadio. Now back for Greg.
I'm bringing up. You know what?
Up left for a moment. Now he's back on the ice for Ottawa.
I didn't mind. Okay, there we go. It didn't freeze. 7:35 to go here in period number one. Shots are 6-5 in favor of Toronto. Puck gets thrown in deep. Now the Maple Leafs regain control here. They gain the red line. They throw that puck in deep as Allmark plays it behind his net. And now the Maple Leafs have it. It's going to be a centering pass there by Jan Krok. Zub gets that over to Shabbat. Shabbat now tries to get that out of the zone. Kept in by the Maple Leafs. It's going to be Tanev, who eventually gets pushed out of the zone by Greg. Maple Leafs get the puck at the blue line and now rim that puck around. It's going to be the Maple Leafs who rim that puck around the boards. Going over as the Senators take it away. Now Gaudette throws that puck into the Maple Leafs zone. McCabe goes after, who takes a shove from Gaudette. Puck is in the left corner next to Stolarz. With 6.5 to go here in period number one. Cousins over to Gaudette. Perron gets it. It's going to be Jensen. Jensen with the shot there. Far side is going to be out in front. Puck still in the crease. Perron's digging for it. And that puck does not end up in the back of the net. As now Gaudette's going after it. And Perron gets in there. And there's a little bit of scuffling. Perron is going after Jan Krok. Perron is not happy. He got shoved from the back right into the goalpost. With 6:34 to go here. As there's going to be, I'm assuming, penalties here. Nick Cousins is, of course, in there. The ref is giving a penalty from Perron for sure. That puck almost ended in the back of the net. Did not. And Jan Krok ended up hitting Perron in the back. To the post is what I looked like. There's a scrum. Yeah. Jan Krok hit. Yeah, I think Jan Krok should get a penalty, at least. That's just me, though. Oh. Oh, man. So it's 6:34 to go here in the first. So Perron right now is the only one that got a penalty. And the
Call out of the scrum.
how did Perron be the only one to come out with the penalty with that?
Green disagrees with.
Either way, though, the goal is under review for
Scott Terry working the lines.
goal interference.
Cave diving,
Not goal interference. Sorry, to see if it was a goal or not. Excuse-moi.
preventing a David Perron goal.
Ron gets up. We'll get a look at where this happened.
Yeah, calling the ice stands. That was pretty quick.
McCabe with the diving save.
I'm grabbing my
on
stuff
the
real quick.
line at Stolarz in desperation with his goal stick to swat it back out as well. Shot just missed the net, hit got it, and went right back out in front. Almost found its way in and almost found the Ottawa Senators with a 2-goal lead. Travis Green talking to Ridley Gregg, taking a couple hits here in this game already, just checking in on him.
So as our first look tonight at the Maple Leafs power play, 5 for 9 in the series. Only the LA Kings have been better. Scored in all 3 games. Puck is on the stick of Mitch Marner.
Maple Leafs are on the power play here as Marner gets that puck. Down low, Nylander.
Forwards out here for
Nylander has a puck.
William Nylander.
He was back up top.
Marner works the blue.
Marner over to Nylander. Nylander with it. Nylander takes a shot there off the knob of the stick of Allmark. Tavares gets that puck over to Nyes. Nyes loses control. Jensen is going after it for the Senators. As Marner gets taken down there in the corner, as now the puck's on the half boards, the Senators trying to clear it as they do so. And that's going to be a breakaway here. Pinto with the shorthanded with the shot, saved by Stolarz, and puck does go in. Pinto makes it 2-0, a short-handed goal. It's 2-0 Ottawa. Here in period number 1. There's 6 shot of the game. They have 2 goals on 6 shots on Anthony Stolarz. There's 5:49 to go here in the first period, and the place is rocking. Great effort there by the Senators. The Maple Leafs had an opportunity to score it. Did not capitalize. Puck's on the corner. The puck got free. Pinto got free, and that squeaked 5-hole and hit the back of the net for a goal to make it 2-0 Ottawa. Ottawa's off to a fast start. Games 2 and 3, they have played great. Now they are capitalizing on their opportunities, and they are getting rewarded. So we're going to take the center ice draw here. It's going to be Domi against Pinto. Domi wins the draw. Morgan Riley has the puck back as Morgan Riley is looking to carry it up ice. He has the puck. Now he drops that back. Domi down the left wing gets that. As that puck gets thrown in deep by McEwen. The Maple Leafs battling for it there with the Sens. Puck's on the left half boards. As the puck is still being pinned up against the boards here. 46 seconds to go here on the power play. The puck's still there. The Senators are just killing time here. Maple Leafs finally get it free. Morgan Riley up top of the point as he loses control. Now Pinto has the puck down the left wing. After just coming back with the shorthanded goal, Morgan Riley gets that away from him. Now Morgan Riley has the puck. Gets that back over to Pacioretty. Pacioretty has it as that puck is taken free. Now potential 2-on-1 here, but Austin Matthews comes back on the back check. As that play is not going to be called offsides with 4:51 to go here in the first period. I think they're just, they're showing the replay of the goal at the moment. Pinto has been great so far, though. Pinto has been great. So we're going to have a face-off here right outside of the Maple Leaf zone. It's going to be in the neutral zone in front of the team's benches. Shots are 7-6 in favor of Toronto. That's Shane Pinto's first career postseason goal for those of you who didn't know. Toronto power play here, 17 seconds to go on it. As face-off's going to be taken by Mitch Marner. As after somebody got tossed. Maple Leafs get that puck back. It's going to be Tanev with the puck. As there's about 5 seconds to go here on the power play. The Senators come out with 1 goal on the power play, on the penalty kill, excuse me. And the penalty is officially killed off. With 4.5 to go here in period number 1. Nyes drops that back. It's going to be thrown up the ice here by the Maple Leafs, thrown into the corner, into the Senators zone. Going after it is going to be Heinonen for the Senators. And now Senators back up the left wing through center ice. They throw that puck in deep. The Maple Leafs regain control. Matthews throws that back into the neutral zone. And now Paulo gets that puck taken away by the Maple Leafs. Now the Maple Leafs on the right circle with the shot on Allmark that's going to be swallowed up. With 4:07 to go here in period number 1. As now Clevin is getting into it a little bit with the Maple Leaf, but they're going to ATV timeout. So they will be right back. Bang, bang, bang. All right, this game has been entertaining so far. We're going to get a little bit into the first 2 games in the intermission because I really want to talk about them. I'm going to be bringing up the box scores. Usually I do quizzes, but we can save that for the second intermission or talk about the Dallas-Colorado game for the second intermission because, you know, I'm streaming that game as well. Either way, though, having a lot of fun.
Only pay for what you need.
To get any job done right, you want tools you're proud of. Tools good enough for the pros, but designed to be easier to use for everyone. You want Husqvarna. Smart, reliable, tough. Bring your H game.
Hey, if you want to check a bag for free, you should probably have a United Explorer card.
I wanted to go for a run today, but I was not able to.
I checked the bag for free.
What is my... Hold on, can I go by... What's this? Set your focus? Oh, sorry, I'm on Fitbit right now.
Challenges are our greatest opportunities.
Hmm.
When we take them on, we make our most
What's my weekly calorie burn week?
the most capable Honda.
So, what's my average? 2,100 calories burned per average of food.
Determination.
Week. So, my week.
Official vehicle.
Today over budget, 2,694 calories out is not correct.
Don't miss your chance. Follow me to see it again.
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
A Minecraft.
What is this? This is just calories. Today in the zone. There you go. Okay. Calories in. I will definitely burn more calories. So I ate at maintenance today.
Canada's capital city of Ottawa, a lot going on in this city.
Yesterday.
Sports perspective, it's a 2-0 Senators lead.
Today in the zone.
Part
All right, we're back here from a TV timeout.
in the series. They get a power play goal from Stützle and a shorthanded goal from Pinto.
Puck's going to be in the neutral zone. Dylan Cousins goes after it. The Maple Leafs regain control here.
Tallies, 2 goals on 6 shots. Here's Benoit. Benoit defended by Jensen. Jensen trying to pry it off the boards. Holmberg prevents that. Kicks to the circle. Reaching was Tavares. Played away from Benoit. Ekman Larson got a goal.
Dylan Cousins with the puck. As he makes a move, he gets around a guy, but taken away by Ekman Larson. The puck's going to go back up top to the point.
Over to Jensen.
Jensen, back cross ice. It's going to be a shot there, goes way high and wide. Jensen keeps it in on the right wing, throws it down low for Cousins, who just gets pinned up against the boards. Puck's now in the right corner. Both teams battling for the puck, and now it's going to be run around the boards, and that goes up and out of play, but off the glass, so no. Delay game here. With 3:16 to go here in period number 1. 2-0. Ottawa still at the moment. Let me unpin this, actually. You know what? We'll just remove the message in general, because now we really don't need it. Here we go. I deleted a message because I fucking can, baby. Because I fucking can. Ottawa has led for 7 minutes the entire series, and they have led for 8 minutes in tonight's game alone. Face off here is going to be to the right. To the left of Anthony Stars.
Elimination game couldn't have gone any better.
Got that to take the draw here against Scott Lofton.
And those special teams, huge power.
Got that wins it for the Senators. Clevin gets that over to Manson Paulo. Manson Paulo. As Goddard throws that puck down low for the Senators. Puck is now still down low. Goddard's going after it. And Nick Cousins couldn't get to that, so the puck goes all the way down the ice. Back in the Senator zone. Allmark plays it back for Clevin. Now Clevin comes back with it the other way. He stops. And now that puck up the right wing. Perron with it, right circle. He throws that puck on Solars as he does not allow a rebound there. 2.5 to go here in period number 1.
Looking calm, hanging on the pucks.
Dude, this offseason is going to be lit, dude. This offseason is going to be so lit. So lit. All right, so we're going to have a face-off here to the left of Anthony Stolars. That shots are 8-7 in favor of Toronto still at the moment.
At the same time, physical. Travis
Face-off here is going to be up top. It's going to be a shot there by the Senators. A save by Solars. Sanderson pinches. He puts that down low, but Matthews gets it for the Leafs. Now McCabe with it goes back behind the net. Avoids a hit. It's on the Maple Leafs. It's going to be Tanev over to Matthews. Through the offensive zone. Matthews up top of the left point. He fends off a guy. Gets that back up top. It's going to be McCabe. Throws that puck down low. Amadio tries to get it out. Can't do so. Sanderson gets the puck for the Senators. Now resets over to Zub. Zub with the puck. Right half boards. He throws that back into the Maple Leaf zone. It's going to be far enough for an icing here with 2:12 to go in the first period. Shots now tied at 8 between both teams. So the faceoff's going to come back down into the Senators zone.
Down the wall. And Zoom just kind of flopped one out. And Travis Green's going, he touched it. Doesn't like it. See how big that is.
Leafs the best face-off team in the postseason coming into this game, 57.2%. Off of this draw, Ottawa is able to get it out.
The Maple Leafs.
Now that pass
Oh, it's going to be icing there. Okay.
going the other way.
So there's another icing here. As the faceoff's going to come back down into the Maple Leaf zone this time with 2 minutes to go in period number 1. So we have, okay, so it looks like we have Dallas Avs at 9:30. I'm going to be streaming too. Tomorrow we have, it looks like 3 games.
The Devils and the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Long overtime game last night. And then what more do we need to say about Captain?
Face-off here is going to be in the Maple Leaf zone, won by Ottawa. Ottawa has it back up top. It's going to be Clevin with the shot, gets blocked. That puck goes down low. Stützle gets that back over.
Right through the low slot. Back to Clevin.
Now it's going to be a shot there by Clevin. Rebound. Zetterlund with it. Saved by Stolarz. Puck is still in the crease.
Continues kicked away by Riley. Jumped on by Matt and Paolo.
Menton Paolo has the puck, right wing. Now puts it up top for Zetterlund. Clevin has the puck back over for Zetterlund. Zetterlund taps it over for Menton Paolo. Takes a shot there. Just goes wide off the pad of Stolarz.
Takes a shot from Ekman Larson. Break back.
As Batherson couldn't get the puck free. And now Max Pacioretty with the puck gains the red line. Gets it taken away by Clevin. Now Stützle pins him up against the boards.
That's ready his 80th career playoff game.
The Maple Leafs with the puck. They throw that puck in deep as now Tavares goes after it. The Maple Leafs regain control here.
Tavares wins the battle, though. He emerges and looks for a play.
It's going to be over for McCabe. McCabe with the centering pass there. Hits off the boards. Back up top. Nylander with the shot, and it's going to go in. A beautiful pass over to John Tavares. Back door. Makes it 2-1. As they cut the 2-goal deficit in half.
Well, the old fella, he keeps it going. 4 points in game 1 and game 2 of this series.
With 54.4 seconds to go here in period number 1, Nylander finds Tavares back door. The Maple Leafs seem to be controlling the puck a little bit here. As on the other end they're showing right now, the Senators could have made it 3-0. Puck stays out. And Nylander finds Tavares wide open back door and a beautiful redirection.
Look at his head up, eyes up. Hallmark had no clue. He didn't react to that.
So the Maple Leafs, before the period ends, they get one back here.
2 members of it
Maple Leafs gain the offensive zone. They throw that puck in deep. That's going to be Marner, that is. As Sanderson rims that puck around the boards. Get it back over for Pinto. Pinto ends up trying to get the puck out. And he gets that over to Greg, who taps that puck back into the neutral zone. And now 30 seconds ago here in period number 1, McCabe has the puck. McCabe has pressure on him as he gets that puck back through the neutral zone. And he gets taken down there. No call. Maple Leafs. It's going to be Nyes with the puck. He gets that back over, and it's going to be kept in the neutral zone. Now with 14 seconds to go here, Carlo gets that over for Benoit, who goes back over to Carlo with 8 seconds. Carlo pushes the puck up ice, taken away by Greg. Greg makes a move. It's going to be Kachuk. And that is going to end it for period number 1, a very eventful period number 1. As now we're going to have a scrum here. As Kachuk throws a hit at the horn, and now Cousins is going after it with Benoit. Are they going to drop the gloves? No, the ref comes in. But Cousins and Benoit are still going at it. The linesman finally gets in between them and breaks it up. Kachuk threw a hit at the buzzer, which kind of scuffled a little bit of things. But either way, though, that's going to end it for period number 1, a very eventful period number 1. So let's talk about the NHL playoffs as a whole. I'm going to bring up the bracket. Let's bring up a window capture for you guys. We're gonna take a look at the current bracket because why not? Also, let me bring up a timer right now for intermission as well. Timer. What timer did I use earlier? I
If you're
used
traveling to be surrounded by nature, don't
hold
end
on.
up surrounded by hotel.
Here we go. I got it. All right, we're gonna make a window capture for this timer.
Get
And
an
then,
Airbnb
yeah.
and go where hotels can't.
It's brutal. So slow.
Good thing we brought Jersey Mike's. Is that Danny DeVito?
Don't worry about me. This is a
And I-
commercial for Jersey Mike's. And at Jersey Mike's, the subs matter most. Freshly sliced right in front of you. That's what matters here. Almost forgot. I found your ball.
It's a rock.
Where the subs matter most.
There we go.
It's a
Okay.
Jersey Mike's thing.
Let's
The
see
sub
how
of
long is left in
That's
intermission.
infected. Maybe getting a tattoo at a 3-day music festival was a bad idea.
15 minutes.
Lucky for you, an Amazon One medical virtual visit can happen anywhere,
All right, we got a timer up.
even here.
Now let's also
An Amazon
bring up.
pharmacy will deliver antibiotics right to you, so you can breathe easy. Well, sorta.
All right, let's bring up the NHL bracket right now because actually, let's bring up my NHL bracket.
Is undeniably awesome.
I think so too.
Affleck and Bernthal have perfect chemistry.
We have to make another window capture.
Every way.
Are you ready?
The Accountant 2, rated R.
Bangers, we got
I'm
this.
the voice
Got
inside
that.
your head.
We'll
And while
bring
you're tipping
that
right now,
right there, and then we'll bring me over. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Rick,
So I
once you
talked
start
a little.
listening
I
to
have
me,
looks
it's
like I
gonna
have
be
3
hard to
brackets
stop.
here. Which
Shame.
leagues? THW. Assign a league. I can't anymore. Yeah, so this one was my preseason pick. Obviously, you can't do them in the preseason. However, though, I think this is the one that I wanted. This is the bracket that I actually want. I went over this in one of the streams. Obviously, this isn't gonna happen. Devils are not even gonna come out of the first round. Senators aren't, and the Wild probably aren't. Which one? Okay, so I think this one and this one are the exact same. But let's go to this one. So, talking a little bit about this series right here, the Panthers and the Lightning. So, the Panthers ended up actually getting smacked, even though the Lightning did not have Brandon Hagel. I was about to say this morning, earlier today. They played the first game of a 4-game night. They got smacked. Vasilevsky looked good. The Lightning looked good. The Lightning capitalized. And, of course, we all know Brandon Hagel did miss he did miss the entire game because of a hit he laid on Barkov in Game 3 it was. Sorry, Game 2. I watched most of it. I was very impressed with the Lightning. They're back in the series. It's 2-1. They made this a series now. I'm not gonna go too far in depth with it because I talked a lot about it on the episode that comes out tomorrow evening. However, though, the Lightning, they could be back. They could have found the footing. Fuck it, let's do quizzes. I'm just really obsessed with NHL quizzes. During intermission, where is it? Quizzes. Which one should we do? I've already done Yardbarker. What's this? The ultimate NHL quiz.
First series sweep since 2001 leaves trying to match the
Play now? Yeah, we're not doing that. Purpose games. BuzzFeed. I have not heard of BuzzFeed in fucking forever. Did not realize that they were still a thing. Sporacle. Dude, the back of my head like really hurts right now. Any player besides Wayne Gretzky? NHL stat leaders 2010s. I feel like I know. I feel like I get this. It's a 19-minute one though. games
Should we give this
played,
to Lexus? Let's
goals
talk about the shorthanded goal.
in the 2010s. Interesting. Fuck it, let's try it out at least. For Phoenix, there's no Shane. Okay. Well, we're gonna have
No penalty on the play, which is totally fine.
Thornton.
It's just a straight up battle, but the puck ends up squirting out towards Pinto. Marner tries the pinch, and Pinto does a great job.
Marlowe.
By him and going in on a solo effort breakaway and ends up sliding it
Patrick
in.
Marlowe.
Matthews is playing
Getzlaff.
the weak side.
Ryan Getzlaff for assists.
You have to be that
Perry.
for Marner. You want him to stay
Who is? I don't know. We have
down here if we're gonna pop it up.
Giroux. Giroux is in there. Obviously, we'll go Crosby somewhere in there. Same with Ovechkin. Same with Kane. Same with, I think Taze is in there, right?
Defenseman ends up coming over, and that puck squirts right here to Pinto, and he chips it by. But if you could see in the
Get rid of this fucking thing right here. This ad.
Here, but
I think I'm supposed to have an ad blocker, but it just doesn't fucking.
It right there. He's acting as a defenseman. He's got to be up top here as that safety valve in case this puck does get by.
Okay, whatever.
Which it did. All of a sudden, it's a one-on-one going back against a forward. Yeah, not ideal, but a lot better than just taking the route of fading away. You can't do this until you have possession of the puck.
Okay, that literally stopped working, by the way. So, wouldn't let me type.
And make sure you're being a safety valve for Mitch Marner.
Top scorers, NHL stat leaders, 40 goal seasons, 2000. I'm not doing that. Let's get off the Sporkle. GeoGuessr? Hold on. Home cities.
That was my only gripe with that one, but glad they bounced back and got one in the tank there.
Pinto has a shorthanded goal.
Let me
Stupa
see.
had a power play goal.
How do I play it
Goals in the
though?
series, 4 of them on special teams. As a
Click
goalie,
on.
you a little nervous? If you had 5
Click on Tampa
forwards,
Bay.
power play in front of you, heightened
it's-
awareness perhaps?
Well, especially playing a really quick team.
Game mode
You saw
pin.
the speed there. He just took off. So you have to be aware, to your point, play with a little bit of a safety. But I love Ottawa.
Okay, fuck you. Get off of
energy
me.
and
Stanley Cup final quiz.
type mentality in this game.
NHL.com has a
During an
quiz.
elimination game, sometimes
Interesting.
you see players get a little tense. They don't want to lose, so they're
Yeah, get
they're
off my
afraid.
get off
But
my
here you
screen.
have a young team. They're going out
Jet
and just-
Punk.
they're really going for it to try to get back in the series. So a lot of credit to Ottawa in this first
Hmm.
period. It was entertaining to watch, and I love how the speed and intensity they brought to the game.
Leafs want to end this tonight. They'd like to rest. They'd like to watch Florida and Tampa Bay beat each other up for 7 games. John Tavares gets the goal there. How much effort and
Let's go back to
desire are you
Sporkle.
seeing from Toronto?
I love it. Leading by example. This is the former captain from the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Top scorers.
You don't have to wear a C to lead by example. We're going to run the clip right here. You're going to see what he does. Coming up the line change, this is fresh off the bench. Okay, no hesitation. He's on his horse. He's galloping in the offensive zone. Puts a
Dude,
little
this
bit of
is
pressure on
tough.
him there in the offensive zone for the Ottawa Senators, and he stays in the hunt. He holds on to the puck. There's no rush to his game whatsoever.
Editors picks.
Darts down, gets his stick on the puck, and gets to the back of the net.
Which one did I? What's my activity? Yeah, fuck off. I ain't creating an account. Lead the NHL in saves. This one's an interesting one. I don't know if I'm gonna get this, but fuck it. Why not? Okay, well I know who half of these are. I guess. Oop, no.
Are you sure?
Saros is gonna be in there. Shesterkin.
How we feeling? I mean, he's doing
Hellebuck. We have. Oh, who? Oh my God, dude. Oh. No. Okay. We have
simmer down.
Anderson. We have.
You've always been ahead of the game.
Lundqvist. Okay. Wait.
Is your default, and Lexus knows that feeling is unmatched. Their standard isn't for the average; it's for those who set
Okay, there we go. Edmonton. Who is this? I don't know. It's not. Kemper never. I thought it was fucking what's his face? Craig Smith? Was it? I don't know. We have Varlamov. Is there? Yeah, he is. Washington. We have Holtby. We have Miller. We have Rene. Who else? That is gonna be a Cam Ward. Colorado, 2009, 2010. Don't know who that is. Okay. Well,
So handsome.
Luongo is not there.
I can't buy this.
What's wrong?
Hang on there. Actually, you can. Your Empower investment account has performed well.
How do you
and
spell
this whole off-whitish
brother?
cantaloupe thingy is really working for you. So.
No? Okay. I know that's him in 2006.
Get
He's,
good at money,
I'm gonna
so you
look
can
up
be
how
a
to spell
little
his name. I'm
fast.
sorry, guys.
Empower.
Oh, weeding is the worst.
But now, they're spruce. You'll see visible results in 1 hour and dead weeds in 1 day. And it's safe for use around people and pets. Spruce, the new hard-working, worry-free weed and grass killer.
There we go. Fuck. Luongo was on there with Florida. He wasn't there in 07, 08 though, apparently. We have a...
Followed by amazing meals at amazing restaurants. Plus, free
Why did I pick Snyder? Am I retarded?
unlimited drinks.
Like, legitimately. We have a... Hasek.
Get more out of your vacation with Norwegians. More at sea. Can I get more?
What's the... Okay, I'm higher than average. Kiprasov, Cam Talbot.
In 1892,
Craig Anderson. Did not realize he played for Colorado.
today,
Let's see.
proclamations sound different. He was captivated back then. And had gone from the honorable
Oops.
to an earl to a lord. So he bequeathed this cup, which became this cup. His last name was Stanley.
He moved me over just a little bit. Why did I...
The currency is attention. What can you do with attention? The answer is anything.
The craziest family in the world.
Where have been a liability? Name the time.
Okay, every number 1 overall pick. Did I? I don't think I ever did that. I think I actually did that. Sorry. League. I hate goalie shit.
As long as that property remains a source of contention, I can't fully move on.
Okay, we are closing that out for now.
I'm gonna have to get some lawyers involved.
I'm not trying to rip you off, Mary.
We were all abandoned.
There we go.
Whatever, I don't care.
Living a plural life. Would you do it all again?
Listen, Suki, I want to shut you down now.
Sister Wives, all new, Sunday at 10 on TLC.
Welcome back. DraftKings Sportsbook odds to score the next goal, Toronto, -110 odds. Ottawa, -120 odds. DraftKings Sportsbook, your home for live betting. New customers, you can bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the app and use promo code SKATE when you sign up. While this game was getting underway, the one in Minnesota was just ending in overtime. It's Vegas. It's 3-3 against the Wild. Not anymore. Scramble in front, and it's Ivan Barbashev who pounces.
Barbashev. Fellas, this is the postseason. You got to get to those tough areas in the postseason. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be Picasso. And Barbashev, what's he built like, Biz?
Cigarette machine. A
There you
huge
go.
Hold
cigarette
up.
machine.
A low center
A yellow card for the dad joke there.
You're getting there.
It's a long day, fellas.
That's right. Professor,
Oh,
well, speaking
thanks.
of
Oh, wow.
Picasso.
Thank you. That's my burner. MW Anon.
There he is.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. That is terrifying.
What am I, Jack Eichel's love child?
Oh,
Eichel, something you need to tell me? Are you the milkman or what?
Does your dad own the Raiders?
Clouds out there, Biz.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Second beer.
SOS pad.
That's smart and good looking.
All right, trainees, let's say Glenn is a customer.
I'm a customer in this scenario.
What do we do?
Protect what's important to him.
And how do we do this?
We help with car, home,
Both.
RV coverage.
Great, apply coverages. Because you never know what life is going to surprise you with at 90 miles per hour.
Did Coach say 90?
Push him out there.
You've got this, Glenn.
Am I going to feel this? I felt that.
Is he okay?
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Oh, he's moving.
While a well-timed check can save a game,
Oh my goodness gracious!
a well-timed body check can save your life. AstraZeneca and the against cancer. Together, we can stay ahead of cancer with a simple conversation. Talk with your doctor about your risk factors.
I'm gonna check something real quick.
Available cancer screenings that are right for you.
I have a
It's time to make
fucking.
the ultimate defensive play and get body checked against cancer. AstraZeneca is the official partner of Hockey Fights Cancer.
Did they just hop from a baseball game?
All right, I'm gonna schedule a stream too, real quick. Hold on, right before. I'm gonna schedule the 9:30 game.
Shows, movies, sports, cooking shows?
Is she talking to us?
Tell me, how does DirecTV put all
Because I'm
that
gonna
info
hop from
into
this
one
one and
home
go over
Uncanny
to that
Valley
stream
judgment
so I could have
and
this one up,
where
just
mind
as this game.
control.
Were you recently electrocuted?
Introducing genre packs starting at $34.99.
Well, I for one
Hold
am
up.
intrigued.
Dude, I have a fucking pain right here.
When you're with Amex Business
Stream.
Platinum, you get access to over 1,400 lounges worldwide, including the Centurion Lounge, and a flexible spending limit that adapts with your business, so passion can be a part of your legacy. That's the powerful backing of
That's
American
gonna be
Express.
sports
At Ace, we know
thumbnail.
not all paint is created
Where
equal,
is it?
so to do it
Watch
right, start with
party.
exceptional paint that's designed to last.
That
Only
one.
Ace has this collection of premium brands like Benjamin
Playlist
Moore,
is gonna be
Magnolia
live
Home by
streams.
Joanna Gaines, and Clark and Kensington. And your local Ace has premium service and quality paint that stand up to the test of time. With gallons of paint like Royal, starting at only $29.99.
Show more.
And right now, get 20%
There you go.
off gallons of select Benjamin Moore premium interior paint.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Trust me, you are not going to want to miss this. Welcome to the little shop of spring magic where anything is possible.
It's magical.
13 pastry prodigies will create stunning sweets. It's extreme. The baker who's got the magic touch
This is taking me back to my childhood.
will win it most magical title of all, Spring Baking Champion.
Now that's what I call spring magic.
Here we go.
Spring Baking Championship, Monday at 8.
And then, yeah, I'll jump over there.
Next day on Max. Baseball is back with MLB Tuesday on CBS
Next,
and
we'll schedule it for 9:40. Hey. It is actually like getting kind of hot in here.
Curtis Granderson, Jimmy Rollins, and the Hall of Famer Pedro Martinez.
Yeah, we'll schedule that. Cool.
TBS Tuesday on the way. Let's go.
All right, we are back here. It looks like the second period is about to start.
2-1 score after one period of play with the Senators enjoying a one-goal lead thanks to their special teams. Already headed down to another nail-biter. It was a blowout win in game number 1 on home ice for the Maple Leafs. And then a very familiar script game 2 to
My
game 3.
body is just really tight. All right, so we're back here. I'm going to keep the pull-up until Toronto either goes up 2 or 10 minutes left in the second period. So the second period happened, just to recap, the Senators went out to a 2-0 lead. It was actually within, I think, like, what, the first 14 minutes, they were up 2-0. And then just as time was winding down with a little bit less than a minute left, John Tavares ended up getting the Maple Leafs on the board and cut the lead down to 1, which the Maple Leafs needed because they were starting to gain momentum. And all of a sudden, they get the goal. So, all right, let's get the second period underway. Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy the game. Face-off here is going to be won by the Senators as they get that back over to Sanderson. It's going to be 4-on-4. So, this little scrum that happened right as the period ended, it looks like Cousins and Benoit got the penalty. It's going to be icing here on the Senators about 16 seconds in. So face-off's going to come back down into the center zone. I have like this pain that's like right here. Like, I'm pretty sure that's just some muscle pain or something. I don't know. Face-off here is going to be to the right of Linus Allmark. As we have Tavares to take the draw for the Maple Leafs. That face-off's going to be won by Shane Pinto, though. Zub has that. He taps that back over to Sanderson. Sanderson in his own zone looking to come up in transition through center ice. Amadio with it. He centers that, taken away by Riley. Riley backs that back up to Ekman Larson, who gets the return pass. As Riley cross-ice pass here. Now it's going to be Tavares. Shot there from the top of the slot. Hits off the glass, goes high and wide. He gets pinned up against the boards. Now gets the puck back up top to the point. As Tanev has it, he spins around, but that puck's going to be taken away by Amadio. Tanev regains control for the Leafs with a minute to go here on the 4-on-4 to start the second period. Austin Matthews dropped for Nylander. Nylander left out with the glove save by Allmark here with a minute and 1 second to go on the 4-on-4 power play. I mean, 4-on-4 kill, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Claude Giroux shall 3-0 in a series with the Philadelphia Flyers in the 2010 Eastern Conference semifinal, and they defeated Boston. They reverse swept them. He had 4 points in those 4 games, by the way. Face-off here is going to be taken by Claude Giroux against Austin Matthews in the Senators zone as Matthews gets tossed again, so Marner ends up coming in and take the draw. Face-off is won by Giroux. Now back over for Shabbat. Shabbat gets pinned up against the boards. Ottawa Senators, first time leading after first period this season, this series. They have 23 wins. There's going to be a shot there, save made by Allmark. The Senators are 23-5 in the regular season when leading after the first period. Toronto Maple Leafs, it's the first time trailing after any period this series. Stützle has the puck. He drives it wide, goes back below the goal line. Now back, he gets that puck down low. Taken away by McCabe. McCabe now up ice in transition. Now McCabe gets that back over from Marner. Gets the return pass, can't field it. With 22 seconds to go here on the 4-on-4. Tim Stützle with a nifty move. He gets that back over on his backhand. He has Domi on him. Stützle back up top for Zub. Zub straddles the blue line, cross-ice pass. As now Shabbat has that, gets that back over for Stützle. Stützle, left circle, he drives the net. As he gets taken down there, no call. It looks like he just blew an edge. He gets that puck taken away by Marner. Marner up the ice in transition. Now he just drops that back for Riley. Riley has it behind his own net. He drops that back for Ekman Larson as now we are at 5-on-5 hockey here. About a little bit over 2 minutes gone here in the second period. Ekman Larson back up ice. It's going to be thrown down low by the Maple Leafs as Sanderson goes after it for the Leafs, gets pinned up against the boards. Lorentz has the puck for the Leafs. Back over. Lorentz with the left circle, and he gets absolutely dropped there at the left circle. Carlo throws that puck down low. Sanderson can't get the puck. As something hit Lorentz in the face, but we're going to keep playing. Yankrok with it, goes over to Carlo. Yankrok gets the return pass. Yankrok throws that puck down low for Lorentz. And Lofton ends up tipping that puck to the left corner. Benoit pinches to get the puck. Zub plays it for the Senators. He spins away as now that puck's going to be thrown into the corner by Zub. Sanderson just flips that puck into the neutral zone. And now Pinto at center ice gains the red line. He chips that around a defender, but Benoit plays that back into the center zone for Domi. Allmark goes out to play and barely misses the delay of game call there outside of the trapezoid. Zetterlund has the puck for the Senators in the Maple Leaf zone. Gets that puck taken away, kept in though. Zetterlund, that's going to be out in front there. A beautiful opportunity there for Goddard, couldn't connect. Domi tries to get it out, kept in by Zetterlund, throws that puck in deep into the corner. Maple Leafs end up getting that puck out. That's going to be Tanev. Domi gets that puck taken away. Oops. Bobby McMahon with the puck now. He throws that puck in deep. That puck gets thrown into the corner as the Maple Leafs had 12 block shots compared to the Senators 2. That puck gets thrown in by the Maple Leafs. Zetterlund gets pinned up against the boards now, as now Tavares has it. It's going to be a one-timer there, a broken stick by a Maple Leafs player. Puck is now still in the corner. Tavares goes after it, as he can't keep the puck in, so the Maple Leafs reset. Riley gets that back over for Tavares. No offsides here. Tavares gets back-checked there, and the fans want to call here. They're not going to get it, as Cousins, they are going to get the call, as now it's going to be a delayed penalty here for a tripping on the Maple Leafs. Cousins got taken down there. Nick Cousins, that is. Nick Cousins with the puck behind the Ottawa net on a delayed penalty. Shots are 12-10 in favor of Toronto. Coming up there, it's going to be Stützle. Stützle through center ice now with the 6-on-5 on a delayed penalty. As the Maple Leafs touch that puck up right away here as they're going to go on the power play. Hold up. All right. So we're going to have a power play here as John Tavares goes to the box for tripping. Face-off here is going to be won by the Maple Leafs, but the Senators get the puck back up top to the point. Sanderson with this straddles it over for Stützle. Senators have the puck at the left half board. Stützle, left circle, back up top for Sanderson. Sanderson, it's going to be Cousins dropped back. Sanderson over to Stützle, who couldn't feel the pass. He goes after it on the half boards. Kept in by Batherson. Tkachuk with it. It's going to be a backdoor pass for Batherson. He misses it. That goes back up in the air and kept in by Dylan Cousins. Dylan Cousins backhands that puck in deep for Batherson. Batherson centering passer couldn't connect. Stützle goes after it in the corner. Batherson gets pinned up against the boards. Stützle comes out with it. Stützle, left circle has it. He waits. He has Matthews on him. It's going to be up top. Sanderson couldn't field the pass as that is out by Mitch Marner. Batherson with it. It's going to be for Cousins, and that's going to be a beautiful play there by Maple Leafs defender. Dylan Cousins with the puck. Right circle. He looks. He surveys. He gets that back up top to the point for Sanderson. Sanderson right point. Back down low for Cousins. Cousins has the puck as that gets taken away by Marner. Marner throws that puck into the neutral zone as now they can get some fresh legs out there. And there's going to be a penalty here on the Senators. Yeah, Marner drew a delay. Marner drew an interference call. So Sanderson's going to the box for interference here. Oh, they did. Okay. I mean, I guess that was interference. Yeah. So we're going to 4-on-4 here for 41 seconds, and then the Maple Leafs will end up getting a minute and 20 on the power play. Great play by Marner, though. That was kind of an iffy call, but the rules are rules. Marner chipped it around him, and obviously Sanderson didn't give him a lane. Faceoff here is going to be to the right of Linus Allmark. With 13:54 to go here in the second period, we have 41 seconds on the 4-on-4. As it looks like Shane Pinto gets tossed out of the draw. So in is Fabian Zetterlund, acquired at the deadline by the Senators from the Sharks. Zetterlund wins the draw. Up the ice right away is going to be the Senators. Now Pinto with it. He skates it into the Leafs zone. Now he gets pinned up against the boards, and that puck's going to be shot down the ice by Pinto. So now Shabbat has the puck in his own zone. He looks up through center ice. Now he skates back in his own zone. Down the right wing through center ice now. Shabbat with it into the Leafs zone. It's going to be a shot there off the goalpost. Matthew Tkachuk cross-ice pass for Zetterlund. Zetterlund keeps it in right wing. He drops that back, but then he drops it back to nobody. Zub with the puck has it back. And now there's going to be pressure on him. And now it's going to be Jensen with the puck. He gets that back over. And it looks like the Senators are going to be on the penalty kill, so they have the puck in the Leafs zone. With a minute and 10 to go here, they throw that into the corner. Morgan Rielly gets the puck, looking to reset. Puck gets rendered around the boards, and on the Maple Leafs, up with some speed. It's going to be Tavares, drops it all the way back for Rielly. Now back over to Matthews. Now back to Rielly. Now Rielly drops it back for Marner, who resets in his own zone. The Leafs are 5 for 10 on the power play so far in this series. They are 0 for 1 tonight. 50 seconds to go here on the man advantage. Nylander into the offensive zone for Tavares, right wing. Tavares down low, below the goal line. It's going to be centering pass there. Puck's out and loose as Nylander takes a rack there and covered up by Allmark here 40 seconds ago on the man advantage now. With 12.5 to go in the second period. Tkachuk, he was so close to making it a 2-goal game. Face-off here is going to be to the right of Allmark. The Leafs win the draw. Now it's going to be a face-off win here as Tavares now has the puck. He gets pinned up against the boards. Now gets taken down. Matthews ended up batting that puck out of the zone. Nylander has the puck in his own zone. He has Claude Giroux on him, but Claude Giroux is going to let him play. Matthews into the offensive zone. Has it. He drops that back to the point. Nylander with the shot there gets blocked. Now the Senators come back with it the other way. And Giroux gets back-checked there by Nylander. Nylander gets that puck in deep. After it's going to be Nyes, but the Senators still have control. It's going to be Shabbat. As that puck's going to be shot all the way down the ice here with the penalty expiring. So the Senators able to kill their second power play of the game. With 11:45 to go here in period number 2, shots are 14-11 in favor of Toronto. Maple Leafs get that puck into the offensive zone. Domi drops it. It's going to be Benoit. Tries a return pass. Gets stick checked. Nick Cousins has the puck. He tries to get it out. Kept in for a second, but then Perron ends up getting that puck cross-ice pass. Over for Clevin. Clevin throws that puck into the Maple Leaf zone as somebody on the Senators lost his glove. That's going to be Nick Cousins who did. As the Maple Leafs get that puck out unsuccessfully, actually. Clevin keeps the puck in. It's going to be a centering pass there. That goes wide. A one-timer from the point, gloved by Stolarz here with 11:11 to go in the second period. As they are going to a TV timeout. All right, so we're back here from a TV timeout with 11:11 to go in period number 2. The Maple Leafs, so they're talking about the Maple Leafs defense right now. It has been phenomenal. Face-off here. We're going to have to redo the face-off here. However, though, the face-off is going to be the Maple Leafs zone to the left of Stolarz. I hope I make it past the Dallas game. Face-off here is going to be won by the Maple Leafs, put into the neutral zone. Now, Shabbat has the puck. He turns away from Jan Krok as he gets the return pass back into the neutral zone. Take it away by Jan Krok. Now it's going to be Lorentz, and it's going to be on net there, saved by Allmark. The Senators gain control here as now they go up the glass. It's going to be tipped, no icing. Stolarz plays it over for Carlo. Carlo now through center ice with the puck as it's going to be shot down the ice. With 10:30 to go here in period number 2. Sanderson with the puck. Gets that back over for Zub. Zub up the ice for Stützle. Stützle into the Leaf zone. He carries it to the left circle. Drop pass for Sanderson. That goes wide. Puck is below the goal line. It's going to be Sanderson with the shot. They're off the side of the net. Pinching here. Now that puck's going to be thrown to the half board. Sanderson pinches as Matthews goes after it. Ekman Larsson couldn't get the puck out. Senators still control it down low for a split second. And now Marner gets that back over for Ekman Larson, who slows it down. Bank pass there, kept in by Zub. Zub, right circle, down low. The puck is down low. It's going to be left corner, back up top. Sanderson with it, over for Zub. Zub has it with the shot there. It's going to be blocked by Matthews. That puck is finally going to be tapped out. Now it's going to be Nyes with some speed. He gets around. It's going to be delayed penalty. Nyes makes it 2-2. Nyes goes top shelf as they now tie the game. Bruh. Nyes beats Zub, who was out there for a while, and Nyes ends up going right over Allmark's shoulder to make it a 2-2 game for their 16th shot of the game. A team that was down 2-0, now it's 2-2 when they're up 3-0 in the series. Nyes with an incredible play to beat Allmark, who was playing fivers. He was playing low. Nyes with the hustle, pokes the puck forward. Nice little nifty move. Backhand, forehand, top cheds. Top shelf for Mama hides the cookies. We're about a little bit more than halfway through the game, through the second period, and beautiful play by the Maple Leafs. Face-off here is won by the Maple Leafs. They throw that puck down low. It's going to be Tavares with it. Spinning pass as Holmberg tries to get it, as he couldn't get to it. Nylander with the puck, right wing. He has it. Center ice, going to be Tavares. Gets that puck taken away. Now it's Giroux through center ice into the Leafs zone. He has that. Cross-ice pass knocked down. Cousins has the puck. He throws that centering pass there for Tkachuk. Couldn't connect. Kept in by Giroux. Giroux left wing. He throws that puck down for Cousins. Tries to give and go. That puck gets up in the midair and goes back to center ice. Shabbat, right wing. Throws that puck in deep with 9:08 to go here in period number 2. Benoit ends up getting hit off the puck. Perron's going after it for the Senators. Taken away by Tanev. Tanev now turns that puck over. Cousins throws that puck in deep. Played by Stolarz behind the net. Stolarz gets that back over. Holmberg gets that over for Tavares. That puck's going to be thrown into the corner up in midair. Way up there. As now Pacioretty goes after it for the Maple Leafs. That puck gets trimmed against the boards. And now Clevin gets that over from Manson Paulo, the Senators' third defense partner. Nick Cousins goes after it. He rims that around, trying to get it over for Clevin out of the outstretched reach hands of him. Domi has it down low for Lofton. Now Domi comes away with the centering pass there. Back up top to the point, misses everybody. That's going to be a foot race here, but Stolarz is going to play it over for Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson up the ice. Domi tips that into the Ottawa Senators zone. Now Sanderson has the guy up against him as he takes a hit there from Domi. Got that. Gets that back over. Now that puck's going to be thrown in deep with 8 minutes to go here in period number 2. Marner goes after it for it in the corner. That puck is going to be thrown back into the center zone. Now Pinto up the ice as he makes a nifty move into the offensive zone. Pinto shields off of Carlo. He gets that puck taken away by Matthews. Matthews gets that over for Nyes. You get it? Matthew Nyes, whatever. Maple Leafs get that through center ice. It's going to be a nice long stretch pass. Nyes gets that right wing into the center zone. It's going to be a shot there from Marner. Blocker saved by Allmark. Keeping it a 2-2 hockey game. Marner bobbles the pass. Now the Senators get that puck free. And it's going to be a foot race here. As it's going to be icing here. Oh! As Amadio ends up taking somebody. It's going to be an icing here on the Senators, though, with 7:15 to go in period number 2. Fuck, dude. My body literally hurts. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to have a face-off here. It's going to be right inside of the Senators zone. Dylan Cousins is taking it against Tavares. Tavares wins the draw. Nylander ends up not being able to keep the puck in. However, though, you're going to have McCabe with the puck. McCabe almost takes a huge hit, but he avoids it. Nylander with that right circle with the shot there gets blocked. Dylan Cousins comes up with the puck. Down through center ice, now in transition are the Senators. Giroux with it. Turns that puck over for Tanev. Tanev spins back around, gets that over from McCabe. In their own zone. Backhands that through the center ice. Tavares gets the puck. Red line. Throws that puck in deep as both teams get some fresh legs out there. Zub now with the puck. Over for Jensen. Now Jensen has the puck. Over to Dylan Cousins. That puck is thrown into the Maple Leafs zone. The Maple Leafs regain control here. It's going to be Morgan Riley. Gets that over into the Senators zone. And now it's going to be the Senators not being able to keep it in. And now Tkachuk gets that over for Stützle. Stützle into the Maple Leaf zone. It's going to be a centering pass there. It goes into the corner. Tkachuk gets that puck over for Stützle. Up top. Now it's going to be Manton Paulo for Shabbat. Shabbat right circle. Glove saved there by Stolarz. With 6:08 to go here in period number 2 as we get a TV timeout. Who is this? Bruh. I feel like I know this person, but I don't know. Honestly, this period has been very exciting. High key, though. I'm more excited for the Dallas-Colorado game, though, even though I am very, very, very tired. I've been up since 5 a.m. Well, 5:30 a.m., to be honest with you. But, you know, fuck it, we ball. You feel me? Fuck it, we ball. And it's kind of cold in here. Let's end the pool. Let's end the pool. Hey, yeah, I said I don't give a fuck what you say. You already know. Oh, you boys gay. Sorry, I'm kind of freestyling. Stream health? Okay, word. That was what, 838 viewer activity? Chat rate 1. Alright. And I gotta add on my own fucking stream. Fuck off, buddy. Alright, so we're back here from a TV timeout. So they are interviewing Travis Green. By the way, I did not really like that hire by the Senators, to be honest with you. However, though, I mean, it is what it is. My opinion doesn't matter. You know, I'm just some dude who, you know, hosts a podcast. Like, who cares, you know? Face off here, it's going to be right outside of, sorry, it's going to be to the right of Stolarz. Face off goes into Stolarz, but it's going to now go into the corner. Senators have the puck up top. Sanderson now with the shot from the left point goes high and wide. Matthew Nyes tries to get the puck out, can't do so successfully, gets pinned up against the boards. Now the Maple Leafs finally get the puck out of the corner. They flip that through center ice. Now Sanderson in his own zone, down the left wing. They get the puck into the center's zone, deep into it again. Morgan Riley goes after it in the corner. As now Greg couldn't keep the puck in. Matthew Nyes with it gets that puck taken away. Tavares going after it in the center zone. Pins up Jensen as Tavares gets taken down. Sanderson now with the puck through center ice on the left wing. Gets that over for Greg. Greg throws that puck in deep as now Stolarz plays it. Tanev with the puck with 5:18 to go here in period number 2. Nylander with the puck. Nylander into the center zone as he has it left circle on his backhand. Back up top. McCabe with the backhand centering passer. Jensen stops it from going in the back of the net. Nylander gets that puck back up top to the left point for Ekman Larsson. Throws that puck back down low for Nylander. Right corner, Nylander shields up against Stützle. It's not going to be nice coming out with it. Now Domi with the puck. Drops it back for Nylander. Nylander throws that puck on. That's saved by Allmark. Max Domi back up top. It's going to be Nylander rimming that puck around the boards as now he goes to the bench for a change. Puck gets thrown in. Jensen takes it away for the Senators. Throws that puck back down low. That puck is going to be rimmed around the boards. Senators just get that puck into the Leaf zone with 4.5 to go here in the second period. That puck's going to be shot into the center zone. Allmark plays it on his backhand over for Shabbat. Shabbat gets that over for Perron. Perron backhands that puck back over through the neutral zone. Manton Paulo with it. It's going to be a centering pass there as Stolarz plays it with the stick. With 4:10 to go here in second period. Shots are 17-11 in favor of Toronto. Benoit gets that back over for Pacioretty. That puck gets thrown in deep by the Maple Leafs. Puck goes into the corner. And now pinned up against the boards. Clevin gets the puck for the Senators. He rims that puck around the boards. Dylan Cousins with it. Now through the neutral zone, it's going to be Batherson who throws that back into the Leafs zone. Morgan Riley plays it for the Leafs. He rims that puck around the boards as it goes up and out of play with 3:41 to go here in the second period. So we have 3:41 to go here as they're going to a TV timeout. I'm thinking about putting out more individual content this year. This summer. Sorry. Hold on. 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm deleting this. Okay. Much better. No, I still can't believe our Four Nations stream. It was me and Preston. We had over 1,000 viewers, dude. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, that's right. All right, so we're sort of TV time on at the moment. Hold up real quick. Hold up. Face-off here is going to be to the left of Solars. Face-off here is going to be won by the Maple Leafs. They now get the puck through center ice. Back into the center zone as it's going to be up in midair. Sanderson out the puck. As Giroux gets pinned up against the boards. Jan Krok now going after it for the Leafs in the center zone. As Giroux ends up taking down a guy. Back through the neutral zone is going to be Tim Stützle. He gets that puck back into the Leafs zone. And now it's going to be McCabe with it. He stops up. Solars in his last 11 games, including the regular season, is 11-0. That is ridiculous. The Senators have the puck in their own zone with 2:57 to go here in the second period. It's going to be left circle there with the shot by Clevin. That gets blocked by Tanev. Back up top to the right point. Jensen ends up putting that puck up into the Leafs corner. Long stretch pass there, misses everybody, and it's going to be an icing here on the Maple Leafs with 2:40 to go in period number 2. But face-offs coming back down into the Leafs zone. So the shots are 8-1 in favor of Toronto in the second period so far. Face-off here is going to be to the left of Anthony Solars, as it's going to be won by the Senators. Now Matthew Knies comes up with the puck. He goes through center ice. Backhands that puck into the corner next to Allmark, below the goal line. Knies rims that puck around the boards. Marner gets the puck back up top. It's going to be shot by Riley, tipped out and goes wide. That puck gets thrown back into the neutral zone. Carlo plays it for Riley. Riley gains the red line on the left wing. That puck goes into the corner as now Marner comes up with it. He gets that puck stripped. Now Greg with it down the left wing. Through transition, throws that puck into the corner. He goes after it. Morgan Riley backhands that puck back to the half boards in his own zone. Pinto with the puck. It's going to be centering pass there, taken away by Matthews. Matthews now gets that over for Nyes. Nyes drops that from Morgan Riley as now Nyes goes to the bench for a change. Gloved by Allmark. Now he plays it for Pinto. And that's going to be kept in as now Pinto ends up taking out a guy. Pinto now gets the puck back. Down through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. He throws that puck into the corner. Now goes into the left corner. Perron goes after it for the Senators. Played by Benoit for the Leafs. Nylander gets that puck down the ice, and it's going to be not far enough for an icing. Zub couldn't get that puck over to Clevin, but the Maple Leafs cannot keep the puck in. And now they regain control in their own zone with a minute 20 to go here in period number 2. And now that's going to be offside here on the Maple Leafs. As now Batherson and Lofton are getting into it a little bit. So we have a face-off here. It's going to be right outside of the center zone. As we're going to have Scott Lofton to take it against Gaudette. Lofton wins the draw for the Leafs. Tanev with the puck. He just throws that puck in. As now Shabbat plays on his backhand over for Jensen. Jensen couldn't get the puck out. The Leafs throw that puck back into the corner. And now Shabbat ends up getting pinned up against the boards. But Jensen gets that puck back over for Stützle, who's behind his own net. He gets away from Lofton. Back over for Jensen with 53 seconds to go here in period number 2. Stützle gains the red line, throws that puck in deep, goes after it. Solaris plays it on his forehand. Over for McCabe. McCabe has Stützle on the forecheck. He gets away. Tanev now has the puck. He throws that into the neutral zone. Knocked down by Shabbat. Shabbat back into the Leaf zone for Stützle. Stützle spins back around right circle. He has it. He still holds it as he gets that puck taken away, but he keeps it in for a split second. Puck goes into the corner. Maple Leafs just get that puck. They attempt to get it out, kept in by Stützle. Right dot with the shot there, blocked by McCabe on Cousins. Shabbat with the shot there that gets the Solars, and he saves that. 13 seconds to go here as now Tanev gets that back over for McCabe. And it looks like the Leafs are going to take this to the second period. With 3 seconds to go, 2 seconds, we are winding down here as we are going to period number 3. Well, I guess technically the second intermission right now. All right, let's see. I don't even know the fucking dude right now. Dude, motherfucker, more than exhausted right now. All right, what's going on with quizzes at the moment? Well, first, let's get a timer for you guys. We have bangers. Oops. All right, let's get these quizzes back, baby. Let's fucking do it. Let's see what we got. What's going on TikTok right now? sure? Are we sure? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Let me go to X actually. I have to prove somebody right. Canucks offered first rounder for Besser. Let me see something. Hold on real quick. Leafs. What's going on, blood? How we doing today? How are we doing? Dude, it's been a while. It's been a while, blood. Leafs, yeah, they're probably gonna win. If I'm not gonna, was Brock Besser ever? Were the Canucks ever offered a first-round pick for Brock Besser? I swear to God, the Hurricanes offered them one. First rounder for Besser. Hold on real quick. Oh, hold on. Okay. Knies is gonna be really expensive. That dude, he is gross, dude. Sorry, okay, because dude, somebody said nobody offered a first for Brock. Get your facts straight, guys. Talking about us on a TikTok, right? And I'm sitting here. I'm like, I swear to God, Brock Besser was the Canucks were offered at first. Then I looked it up more, and I know I'm not tripping. He wasn't really offered. They weren't offered a first round pick for him. The Hurricanes were ready to offer a first round pick that they got back from the Stars in the Rantanen deal, but because the Rantanen deal took so long at the deadline, they didn't have enough time to offer the first round pick. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. The first would have been from the Rantanen trade. Would have been from the Stars. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I told him, I was like, sorry. Like, you were 100% correct, dude. Like, you're Mr. Perfect. Like, fuck off, pussy. I probably shouldn't say that on stream or anything like that. People, dude, I fucking, low-key, though, what I've noticed about creating content as I look for a quiz here, I have every Hart Trophy winner since 1983. Every Norris winner. We haven't done this yet. I'd suck with defensemen, by the way. I'm not a defenseman. I never claimed to be. But I noticed about creating content and shit is that you will never make anybody happy. Like, legitimately at all. So, I used to respond to every single comment, whether it was hate or whether it was good. I now only respond to comments and content towards us that I want to, and it's all positive. If somebody says something, like, hateful or, like, whatever, shit like that, I don't look at it. Like, I don't respond. I don't entertain it, Okay. Well, Bobby. Oh, hold on. Bobby. Nick. Okay. Bobby Ware's not gonna be on there. Who's the Islanders? Did Housley ever win it? Housley did not. We have Hughes, McCarr. Who else? I really suck at this. Carlson. Eric Carlson won it twice. LA, we have Doughty. We have a Hedman in there. We have a Yossi in there. We have a Fox in there. Calgary is 2018-19, I think that is. Is it? And no. Who was Calgary in 18-19? Uyghur wasn't. No. Who was that? I don't know. 16-17. That wasn't. Oh, that was Burns. No, not Bruns. Burns. We have Montreal 12-13. Okay. Wait. We have a. Dude. Okay, I suck at this. Sorry, guys. PK Subban and Giordano. Okay. Fuck defenseman, dude. Let's see. Every NHL player representing Team Sweden. Active leaders in game-winning goals, short-handed goals, and a season. I wouldn't be able to get this. I'm sorry. Most career 20-goal seasons. Goaltenders with the highest career save percentage. 10.8 out of... Hold up. 10.8 out of 30? Oh, fucking bet, dude. Fucking bet. Hasek is number one, of course. We have Thomas. We have a Rask. We have a Luongo has to be on here, right? He is not. Okay. Dallas, LA, Ottawa, St. Louis, Tampa Bay. Oh, that's Bishop. Yes. Rangers. We have a Lundqvist. Who is... Okay. So, who's this then? I don't know. Do we have a Halak? We do have a Yaroslav Halak. Okay, we have a Corey Schneider. We have a Vasilevsky. We have him. Islanders. Is that going to be Sorokin? Do we have a Oh, he is there. We have a... We don't have a Smith. Dallas, Vancouver, Washington. It's going to be Holtby. I'm already at 12. Fucking easy claps, baby. Best. Okay, that's just a bot. Better respond to me. What did you say? Better respond. Yeah. Oh, fuck you, buddy. I didn't even see your comment on Twitch. Is that Twitch that you're on right now? No, it's YouTube. Why did it not bring it up? I don't know. Oh, better. Blood. By the way, better respond. That got censored out by the chat. By the way, I didn't see that. But yeah, Knights is gonna be so expensive, dude. Like legitimately. If I'm the Leafs, I give him a long-term deal. Like high key, I would. Saros is gonna be Rene in here. Like I would give him an $8x9 million and then sign Marner by 8x14. I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but that's just me. Who? I'm just messing with you. LOL. I know. Boss. We have an Allmark. Who the fuck is this? Who is this Rangers for 235 and he just played for the Rangers? It's not Lundqvist. It's not. We already. Oh, it's just Sturkin. I'm dumb. Yeah, that'd be ideal. Probably depend on him, but he does get an offer sheet, but I know for a fact the Maple Leafs would match it. I think there's going to be a lot of offer sheets this year. Like, high key. Winnipeg, we have Hellebuck. Florida, Montreal, Nashville, Pittsburgh, Washington. Who's that? Don't know. We have a Carey Price. Do we have a Ryan Miller in here? We do. Do we have a Markstrom? No. Do we have a Gibson? No. And we have a Freddie Anderson. Anaheim, Boston, Carolina, Chicago, Dallas, Minnesota. This is where it gets a little bit tricky for me. Is this all time? This is all time. Wait. Yeah, this is all time. Think of the best goaltenders of all time. May push Tavares at the door. Do you think that he's not going to come back then? Because he's having a really good season for the Maple Leafs, man. He put up, 80 points for them? Or something insane like that? There's the Kemper's there. Buffalo, Chicago, New York. 917. Huh. Arizona, Colorado, Edmonton, Minnesota, Nashville, San Jose, Calgary, Minnesota. Do we have a... Hold on. Is a Cam Talbot in here? He is not. This is where it gets a little tricky for me. I mean, I'm way past average. Think he'll take a discount, but I'm sure there's still a limit. I think Tavares could take a 7-year deal. I'm not a 7-year deal. A $7 million deal for like the next 2 seasons. I'm the Leafs that offer that. If they have the cap space, of course, with Nyes and Marner coming up this offseason that they have to re-sign. Those are your 2 priorities, no matter what. If Marner walks, dude, the Leafs are fucked, low-key. Who's this? Oh, wait, hold on. Kiprasov? No. I'm going to end it here. So we have a Kudobin, Devin Dubnyk. No thanks. Vokun. So I wouldn't have gotten Vokun. I remember him, though. Totally forgot Nicholas could actually see him in Ottawa if Toronto don't work. Dude, listen. Mitch Marner will end up coming to Buffalo. On God, no. I don't know where Marner's going to go if it's not Toronto, legitimately. I think it will be somewhere in the Northeast, which means it'll probably be in the Atlantic Division. I don't think he's not going to go to Boston. Ottawa, maybe. Buffalo, maybe. Dude, if Marner somehow walked and went into Western Conference, that jersey would not look nice. I don't care. He needs to stay in the East for it to look right. Jonas Hiller, I remember him. Bobrovsky, that's one that I should have gotten. Ronta, and I didn't realize he would have been in here, to be honest with you. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. Do we have a short quiz? You know what? I'm going to do that. That's it. Let me. All right, I'm grabbing a water real quick from behind me. Was talking about Tavares for Ottawa, but Marner. Okay, I thought you were talking about Marner the entire fucking time, but yeah, no, Tavares Ottawa for sure. Who else? I don't know where Tavares can go. Marner, Columbus. Columbus I like Marner in Columbus or Carolina a lot. Now you got me thinking about Tavares. How about Montreal? No. I think Tavares could be useful in Montreal for the younger guys, but they have Nick Suzuki as their first-line center. I mean, Tavares could... I guess you could throw Tavares on the second line. I don't know who their second-line center is, to be honest with you. I think Carolina does need to go out and get a Besser and Marner, to be honest with you, though. Tavares really badly wants to stay in Ontario with the fan. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If he does, then if Toronto doesn't have the money or, doesn't want to bring it back, then I guess Ottawa feels like a great fit. This offseason is going to be a very interesting one for a couple teams, Toronto being one of them. I think this free agency class, it's very top-heavy, I guess. You have some guys like Ekblad, Besser, Marner. Goaltending, of course, is weak. Teams seem to really lock up goaltenders long-term early because the goaltending market is, screwed up. It's very limited. Good goaltending is at a premium. Well, it's not at a premium. I guess it is at a premium because the league's average save percentage was at, 901 or something crazy like that. But also, goaltending is very top-heavy in the league. I'm excited for it, though. I'll be covering everything here. This summer is going to be huge. We're going down to 1 episode a week after free agency, but I'm still going to create content, though. Individual content, whether it's tier list, whether it's just videos, whether, it's visual videos and shit like that. Yeah, that's honestly my plan. Solar's price is going up next contract. Solar's has been great. He legitimately has been. listen, coming into the season, I thought he'd be backing up Wool, which it looks like he started that season as, and he kind of took the job from Wool. But, I mean, it's been a great tandem, and all in all, Wool has been, he's been good, but Stolarz has been better, So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, Wool is still great for sure. I love what Toronto's done building depth and over the offseason going out and getting a Stolarz, extending Wool, going out and getting an Ekman Larson, a Tanev, and then at the deadline going out and getting a Carlo and a Scott Lofton. And don't see Leafs keeping Stolarz after next season though. Do you guys have any goaltending prospects that you're excited for? Is it kind of just like, here's Joseph Woll, and that's pretty much it? I mean, Woll is still pretty young, though. He has a ton of room for growth and development. Well, again, I mean, Stolarz is just like a bridge goaltender, I think. I think a lot of times, like, backup caliber goaltenders, teams will sign them for they'll sign them for like 2 to 3 years, and they just go to a new backup because then, like you said, price goes up. We'll sign longer, and Stolarz price will go up. Yeah, see? Third period coming up here. I like the goalie depth. Yeah. This is genuinely, I've said this on 6 million episodes when we talked about the Maple Leafs this entire season, especially towards the end of the season. I think this is the best Leafs team they've had in the Core 4 era. Back to the game, though. Enjoy the stream. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Blood. Thank you, sir. Morgan Riley has a puck. He ends up getting that puck down the half boards. Kept in by the Senators for a split second. As now Carlo has a puck. 15 seconds into the third. That puck gets tipped into the Senators zone. Senators regain control in their own net. As that puck's going to be taken away by Matthew. Over to Nyes. Back to Matthews. Now Matthews has it behind the net. Back up top to the point for Carlo. Carlo throws that puck down low. As now Sanderson plays that puck. Sanderson back up the ice in transition. As now we have a tie game. By the way, we have a tie game here in the elimination game. The first elimination game of the postseason. So we'll see if the Leafs can close it out here and sweep the Senators, or if the Senators will end up coming out and surviving for another game. Nylander has a puck in his own zone. He gets away from pressure, backhands that through center ice. Tkachuk gets the puck back. The block shots now are 17-6 in favor of Toronto through 2 periods. Carlo through center ice, now over for Tavares. Tavares gains the offensive zone. He drives wide now, down low at the goal line. He tries to drive the net as he ends up getting taken down in front of Allmark. The Maple Leafs can't get the puck. Sorry, they can't keep it in. Now Cousins has the puck for the Senators. Right circle, cross-ice pass, blocked by Senator and covered up by Stolarz here. 18:40 to go in period number 2. Shots are 18-11 in favor of Toronto at the moment. So, by the way, guys, if you guys are just joining Twitch or YouTube stream, I will be hosting another stream for Dallas and Colorado after this game. Oh, yeah. Face-off here is going to be won by the Maple Leafs as they get that puck into the center zone for icing here, though. So we're going to have a face-off here in the center zone. Sorry, in the Maple Leaf zone. They're just all good. They're just thick riding knives right now. Face-off here, won by the Senators. That puck's going to be thrown in deep as Zetterlund goes after it below the goal line. Puck is next to Stolarz, next to the net. Maple Leafs come back up the ice through transition. It's going to be Benoit up the left wing. Gets that over for Lofton, who throws the puck in deep. Shabbat goes after it for the Senators. Rims that puck around the boards here. Over for Sanderson. Sanderson flips that into the neutral zone for Zetterlund. McCabe gets the puck. He gets that puck over for Tanev. Now Tanev gets that puck back over for Marner, who just got on the ice. Marner down the left wing, cuts through the center of the ice, hits Matthews on a pass. Puck gets tipped into the corner. Now Clevin goes after it for the Senators. Can't get the puck out. Marner with it. Left circle. Over for Matthews. That hit somebody up top. That hit Clevin up top. Puck gets cleared down the ice by the Senators. Rolling puck. And that's going to be icing here on the Senators. Did that puck hit him in the visor? It might have. I thought they hit him off the chest for a second. But either way, though, there's going to be a face-off here in the Senators' zone after an icing. Yeah, Matthews took a one-timer here. Yeah, that hit him, I think, in the visor. Face-off here is going to be won by the Senators. Clevin gets that back over from Manson Paulo. Backhands that puck on the half boards. Greg ends up trying to get the puck out. He gets sandwiched there. Puck is now in the Maple Leafs zone. Morgan Riley plays it down the left wing. He gets that puck into the Senators zone. Puck's going to be played for Omark. Over for Shabbat. Spins away from Matthews. Gets that back for Jensen. Up the right half boards. That hits off the ref's skate, but Perron gets it into the Leafs zone. It's going to be a shot there broken up by Domi. A backhand shot there saved by Solars. As Carlo gets taken down there by Perron and Nick Cousins. Turned over to the Maple Leafs. Now that puck's going to be flipped into the Senators zone. The Maple Leafs play the puck on the half boards. Gaudette for the Senators gets that puck back behind the net. For Jensen up the ice through center ice. That's going to be tipped into the Maple Leafs zone. Carlo plays it in front of his own net over for Ekman Larson. Now for Tavares. Tavares spins away from a guy. Now that's going to be taken away. Now Tavares regains control. Cannot connect on a pass. 16:32 to go here in regulation. Shots are 18-12 in favor of Toronto. And that puck's going to be tipped up and goes into the Maple Leafs bench. As we have a stoppage of play here. Why is Greg so mad? Because he's hurt? Or like he got hit? I don't know. Face-off here is going to be right outside of the Maple Leaf zone. Hold on. Whatever. Perron plays it for the Senators. Gets that back over for Nick Cousins, who throws that puck deep into Maple Leafs territory. Puck's on the half board. It's going to be Captain Perron with the shot. There goes wide. Nick Cousins trying to get it out. He gets that puck now down low. Tanev gets pinned up against the boards. Captained by Gaudette. Gaudette has it. Throws that puck back into the corner. Now Perron plays it. He's going to turn that over for the Maple Leafs. And now Tanev has the puck. As he gets that up top for Lofton. That's going to be far enough for an icing here. So I got to work text. What? Huh. I was about to order a React 150. By the way, I'm not online sales manager at my job. I was about to order a React 150 black small helmet. It keeps coming up with $8.99 shipping, but reading the opening page of the site, it says free shipping's on order over $99. Yeah, that's not me right now. Face-off here is going to be to the left of Anthony Solars, as it's going to be Giroux to take the draw as we're going to have to redo the draw. Dude, I fucking hate this shit, dude. I don't know why refs don't just drop the puck. Stop with the antics. So we're going to have to redo the draw here. 15:40 to go in period number 3. Giroux and Lofton to take the draw as Lofton wins it. Kept in, though, by Sanderson. That puck's going to be shot, blocked by Lofton. Tanev ends up getting hit by Giroux. Jan Krok gets that puck back deep in his own zone. Brady Tkachuk is pursuing here on the forecheck. That puck's going to be thrown into the neutral zone. Now bouncing puck. Sanderson plays it with his hand. He spins away from Jan Krok. Gets that over for Zub. Now Zub up the ice. That puck's going to be thrown in deep by Stützle. Now Giroux has the puck. Centering pass there. Misses everybody, but Sanderson gets at the point. The shot there goes wide. Zub with it. And now he gets pinned up against the boards. He controls the puck. Gets it up top for Stützle. Throws that puck down low. Looking for Greg. Couldn't handle it. And now Sanderson pinches that over for Greg, who rims it around the boards looking for Stützle. Taken away by Marner. And now over for Riley, who gets that over for Carlo around the boards. And Mario comes after it. Gets that back down low for Greg. Puck now is won by Carlo. Stützle has the puck in his own zone. Now he gets that back over down the left wing. And that puck is into the offensive zone. Left circle. Stützle drives. It gets pinned up against the boards there by Benoit. And he is being hit. Kept in, though, by Zetterlund. Zetterlund throws that puck in deep as now some Senators go on for a line change. Amadio rims that puck around the boards for Dylan Cousins. Cousins down low below the goal line as he gets pinned up against the boards. Taken away by the Maple Leafs. As now Matthews over to Morgan Riley. Kept in by the Senators. Zetterlund with the puck into the corner. Is pinned up against the boards by Riley. Puck is now below the goal line here with 13:58 to go here in period number 3. It's going to be centered there as Benoit just flips that puck and couldn't get it out. It's going to be a shot there by Shabbat. Goes wide. Senators controlling the puck here for a decent amount of time. Jensen, Shabbat, left circle with the shot saved by Solars. Rebound goes into the corner. And now Matthew Nice finally gets the puck out for the Maple Leafs. Jensen comes up with the puck. Now it's going to be over for Batherson. Sorry, I had to answer a work text about that shipping order. With 12:48 to go here in period number 2. As now you're going to have Nylander left circle. Nylander to the middle of the edge with a shot. It's going to, oh my God, Holmberg got absolutely murdered. And now it's going to be Perron, left circle, back the other way. Backhand. It's going to be a save by Solars. Back up top, another chance. It's going to be backdoor. Perron taps it home. Wide open. That makes it 3-2 on a beautiful pass from Zub. Nylander couldn't finish on one end. Perron originally couldn't finish. And then eventually taps it home with 12:28 to go in the third period. What a shift that was, baby. What a shift. Nylander cut to the middle of the ice, had a beautiful shot. Holmberg was there and then got killed by Kachuk. He got blown up. And then Perron comes back the other way. Couldn't finish on his first backhand. And then got that over for Zub, who then found Perron wide open backdoor to tap it in. Everybody thought Zub was shooting it. Everybody. Face off here won by the Maple Leafs. With 12:28 to go here in the third period. Shots are 19-15 in favor of Toronto. Puck is tipped into the center zone. Allmark plays it on his forehand. That rims around the glass. Kept in by the Maple Leafs. Domi throws that puck in deep. Hold on. Zetterlund couldn't get the puck. As now the Maple Leafs come back up the ice through transition. Domi dives for that. What an effort there, as it's going to be offsides here on the Maple Leafs. With 11:56 to go here in the third period. So they're going to a TV timeout? No? No, they are. So they're going to a TV timeout, fellas. Oh, fuck this bitch. Alright, I'll just not answer that right now. Dude, our last episode flipped. That was actually very horrible, by the way. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, guys. You know what I should start doing? I'm not going to lie. I really enjoy live streams. But the only thing, though, is that outside of games, I have a hard time doing live streams. Obviously, we're going to do a live stream for the draft, which I think will probably be our best live stream. Genuinely. Because we just get to sit there and just talk draft and everything. The free agent frenzy I'm going to do, whether I'm with Preston or not, that's not going to be as exciting. I'm just going to go live for the fuck of it. Like, whatever. But the entire playoffs, so we have to get through first. And obviously, I'm here. So, yeah. So, we're back from a TV timeout. 3-2 Ottawa still with 11:56 to go in the third period. Ottawa, man, they have looked, kind of good at times in this game. Obviously, other times Toronto controlling pace of play, but Ottawa leads on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters right now. So, yeah. First lead in the third period in the series for the Senators, by the way. I mean, kind of figured when they're down 3-0 in the series, but, what if Ottawa just reverse sweeps Toronto? Comes back. Face-off here is won by Toronto in the neutral zone. Puck's rimmed around the boards. And now the puck's below the goal line next to Allmark. That puck's going to be thrown into the neutral zone by Clevin. Maple Leafs to regain control here. That's going to be Lorentz with the shot that gets tipped up and hits off the glass. Now Brady Tkachuk gets that puck out. Never mind, it's kept in by Lorentz. Lorentz gets pinned up against the boards by Tkachuk. Lorentz fighting for it. Gets that over for Yankrok. Now the puck's below the goal line next to Allmark in the center zone with 11:25 to go here in the third period. As the Maple Leafs looking to tie a centering pass there, misses everybody. Carlo with it, right wing, over for Riley. Riley with it, back over for Carlo. Carlo is going to be a shot there, tipped, hits off a body. As Lorentz is battling for it there. Over there with Scott Lofton. Lofton trying to get it free there with Brady Tkachuk in the scrum. And the Senators finally get the puck out through the neutral zone. Giroux gains the red line, dumps that into the Leafs zone as now both teams go for line changes. Shots are 19-14 in favor of Toronto. As it's going to be a long stretch pass from Matthew Nyes. The puck is going to be won, and it's going to be free by Ridley Gregg as he throws that back into the neutral zone. By the way, home teams are 17-8 in the playoffs this year. Is this going to be offsides? With 10:36 to go here in period number 3, the third period. Sorry, I'm like zoning out right now. Face off here, it's going to be right outside of the Senators zone. Face off is won by John Tavares. Over for Benoit as the Maple Leafs get that puck deep into Senators territory. Hits off of Allmark. Puck goes into the corner. Jensen trying to get it out. Puck's pinned up against the boards. They're on the half boards. Now Batherson comes away with it. Gains the red line on the right wing. Throws that puck in deep. Going after it. There is Benoit with Batherson. Puck is below the goal line. Tavares comes up with it with the Maple Leafs. Over for Willie Stiles. William Nylander, that is. Up the right wing. And as Allmark's going to play that behind his net. Rims it around the glass. And now that puck is back over for Benoit in the offensive zone center ice. McCabe throws that puck in deep. Allmark plays it behind his net. We are now a little bit less than halfway through the third period. 9:50 to go in the third period. Matthews ends up keeping that puck in for the Maple Leafs. Marner with it. He gets pinned up against the boards there. Gets that back over for McCabe, but he's going to have to enter through center ice. McCabe up center ice. Matthews turns the puck over as Amadio takes it away. Now Matthews comes back up with the puck. Matthews gets that taken away by Amadio, but now the puck squirts free down the right wing. Ridley Gregg stops up top. Amadio with the right circle. He drops that back. Great back check there by Matthews. Matthews, now he just resets there. He has Amadio on the forecheck. Back over for Morgan Riley through center ice. Over for Holmberg. Holmberg cuts through center ice. Now into the offensive zone. He gains the red line. And now Perron. He gets that puck taken away by Holmberg. The Maple Leafs come back with it the other way. Domi over for Riley. Riley with the shot there, gloved by Allmark with 8:58 to go here in the third period. Shots 20-14 in favor of Toronto. As we go to another TV timeout. That dude's ripped. God damn. So, we're going to have one more TV timeout left before regulation ends, whether it goes into overtime or we see... or we see one of these teams taken in regulation. Toronto, man, just get pucks on that dude. Cause havoc in the crease and get a dirty goal, at least to force overtime. Damn, why am I so close? It's not like freezing in here. I might throw a sweater on for the Dallas-Colorado game. But, like, Toronto has to find a way, man, just to bury one. It doesn't matter how. It does not matter how. All right, we're back here from a TV timeout. Fellas, you know what the one thing I have a problem with? How many replays TSN and ESPN show? Like, I get shown replays, but they show, like, random fucking replays. I don't know if I'm the only one to notice that. I know Preston noticed it, too. Face-off here is... I don't even know where it's going to fucking be, to be honest with you. I forgot. Face-off here is going to be to the right of the line of Hallmark. John Tavares to take it for the Maple Leafs. Face-off, however, though, is won by Claude Giroux. Puck gets thrown into the corner. Now, everybody's trying to get it free. Claude Giroux takes one. It's going to be a backhand there as that goes wide. Now, it's going to be a wraparound there. Puck's out in front as Hallmark's going to cover that up quickly. It stops and play. As now John Tavares gets choked by Timmy Stützle. But we're okay, though. We're okay, though. So this is what I said. The Maple Leafs just need to throw pucks on net and get dirty ones and get to the crease. And right now, it seems like they're listening to me. Put me behind the bench. McMahon, though, wrapped it around. Got it. Okay. Whatever. Face-off here is going to be to the right of line of Hallmark. With 8:42 to go here in the third period, shots are 22-14 in favor of Toronto. We wait for the puck to drop here. Claude Giroux to take it against John Tavares. Giroux wins the draw this time. It goes back for Shabbat. Shabbat behind his own net. Long stretch pass there as Brady Tkachuk gets that puck in deep. As Brady Tkachuk ends up hitting Benoit behind the net. Now the puck is still below the goal line. Next to Stolars. Dylan Cousins comes out with it. Jensen gets the puck now back up top of the point as he turns that over for McCabe. McCabe can't get the puck out. Cousins for Tkachuk, who just turns it over. The Maple Leafs up the ice with it. It's going to be Nylander, who is breaking out early with their shot there that goes wide of Hallmark. As Dylan Cousins got flattened there by Benoit. Now Holmberg ends up spilling. Nick Cousins throws that puck in deep. Oliver Ekman-Larsson plays it for Benoit. Now Benoit has the puck. He gets that taken away by Perron on the half boards in the Leafs zone. The Leafs end up getting that puck out of their zone. Max Pacioretty throws that into the center of the zone with 7:44 to go here in the third period. Clevin ends up taking a hit from Pacioretty. Turned over out and the side of Allmark's going to be out in front. What a save by Allmark. He got the pad over in time. With 7.5 to go here in the third period. Carlo with it. He gets that puck back up ice through the neutral zone. Zub takes it away for the Senators. He spins back around for Shabbat. Now Shabbat through center ice with it back over for Zub. Zub gets that puck over for Zetterlund, who throws that puck in deep. Now Morgan Riley gets chased, but he gets it out through transition. Now Matthews down the right wing. He gets the puck over for Riley. He couldn't connect there. Matthew Nyes couldn't get the puck back in the corner. as that's going to be up top for Morgan Riley. One-timer there's going to be blocked by Zetterlund. And now McCabe ends up not being able to keep the puck in. Dylan Cousins gains control for the Senators, throws that puck in deep. Going after is going to be Amadio for the Sens, pinned up against the boards. And Ridley Gregg tried the center right there. Couldn't connect with Pinto. Back up top. Shabbat with the left point. Shabbat with the top of the point. Now with the shot there that goes wide of Stolars. Pinto with the left corner. Gets pinned up against the boards. Amadio gets the puck. Back up top to the left point. Jensen now with the puck. Jensen over for Gregg. Gregg throws that puck down low for Pinto. Ridley Gregg comes up with it. Left circle. Back up top. Shabbat straddles the blue line. Top of the point, throws that down to the left corner. Morgan Riley comes up with the puck, captained by Shabbat. Shabbat with that puck. Pinto, left circle with the shot there that goes wide. It's going to be a backhander there by Gregg, gloved by Solaris. Here with 6:08 to go in the third period. So we're going to, oh my God, that was a hell of a save by Allmark. Oh my God. Face off here is going to be inside of the Maple Leaf zone. Oh my God, Clevin saved the goal right there. Tapped that out of midair. And that ridiculous save by Allmark. Face off here is going to be won by the Maple Leafs in their own zone. They just get the puck out through the neutral zone. The Senators try to get the puck back in the Maple Leaf zone, couldn't do so. Maple Leafs control it now in their own end, however. Benoit gets that over for McMahon. McMahon, I haven't seen him all game, as now the Senators get that into the Leafs zone for a split second. With 5:43 to go here in the third period. The Maple Leafs get it. It's going to be McMahon. Drops it for Tavares. Tavares drives the net as he ends up getting a shot on Allmark. Saves. Comes up clutch on as a brick wall. Nylander, left circle. Has it. Cross ice pass. It's going to be a one-timer. And Oliver Ekman-Larsson ties it after with 5:29 to go here. Their 26th shot on goal with 5:29 to go here. Oliver Ekman-Larsson ties the game for Toronto. What a play by Nylander. Tavares had a good opportunity, and then Nylander just waits. He waits for something to open up. Great play by Ekman-Larsson to come down to the right circle, wide open for a one-timer. Allmark had no shot. No shot. Face-off here is going to be won by the Maple Leafs. Right wing, they throw that puck in deep. McCabe has the puck now, left corner. He's down low with the puck. It's going to be a one-timer there. Lorentz with the shot that gets tipped and goes wide. Lofton with it, goes down low. It's going to be Yonkrook spinning shot, hits off a skate. With 5:03 to go here in the third period. As now the Maple Leafs couldn't keep the puck in. Now they regain control. As now you have Gaudette trying to get the puck. But Lorentz gets the puck. He throws that puck down low. With 4:49 to go here in regulation. As both teams get some fresh legs out there. Clevin sits with it behind his net. Will a team break the tie here and end the game in regulation, or will we get an overtime period? Dylan Cousins throws that puck down low into the Leafs zone. And now Pacioretty tries to get the puck out. Pinned up against the boards by Dylan Cousins. Zetterlund goes in there for the Sens as well. He gets it up top. Shabbat with the one-timer there. That puck goes way wide. And now Jensen pinches. Now he's at the right point. He throws that puck down low for Batherson. Batherson gets that puck taken away by Pacioretty, who fires that puck down the ice. And it's going to be an icing here on the Senators. With 4:07 to go here in regulation. Shots are 24-14 in favor of Toronto. Defenseman goals this season. This postseason, excuse me. There's 5 goals in 4 games by the Toronto Maple Leafs defenseman right now. They had 21 goals in the entire regular season, which was last in the NHL. So they're getting production from their blue line, which the Maple Leafs needed. Face-off here is going to be to the left of Anthony Stolars. That puck is now just going to be thrown into the center zone by the Leafs. Nobody is going to be pressuring Stützle here. Stützle now with the puck in his own zone. 3:54 to go here in regulation. Thomas Chabot with the puck. Now they throw the puck into the Leafs zone and rims around the boards from the right to the left. And Pinto goes after it for the Senators. Lofton goes over to McCabe. And now that puck's going to be played from Marner. Marner throws that puck into the Senators zone as you're going to have Sanderson with the puck. He taps that back over for Pinto. Pinto ends up getting that puck for Amadio. Amadio through center ice. It's going to be Sanderson with a shot there that gets off of a skate and goes up and into the netting. With 3:25 to go here in the period as they're going to a TV timeout. But nevertheless, though, OEL ties the game up for Toronto here late in the game. Okay, that makes sense then. Whew, dude, will we have a second straight game going to overtime? Man, all I can say is, buddy. Dude, that was a hell of a play by Willie Stiles. That was a hell of a play. Great shot, too, by OEL. Way to really get into the play there and recognize that there was an opening for him. G, got to go again. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Rough. All right. I think they'll be back from a TV timeout here in a second. No? Well, actually, there's another commercial, so I guess. Woo. We got NHL playoffs all day tomorrow as well. We have 4 games tomorrow. All right, so third period. Let's see. Senators power play going slow here. Okay, they're just showing the game summary. Okay. So we're back here from a TV timeout. Face-off is won by the Maple Leafs as they get that puck into the neutral zone with 3:20 to go here in the third period. Maple Leafs have to tag up because they're offsides, as now the Senators get that puck up the ice. Batherson tips that into the Leafs zone. Now down into the corner, gets pinned up against the boards. Now Tanev is battling for it there. As Scott Lofton comes out with it for the Maple Leafs, he gets that over from Matthews. Matthews ends up trying to connect there, but they couldn't quite connect. As Clevin throws that puck into the Leafs zone. No icing. McCabe has the puck behind his own net. Less than 3 minutes to go here. McCabe looking around. He's surveying the ice. Gets that over for Benoit, his defensive partner, who goes back to McCabe. McCabe up the ice as that puck now is going to be tipped into the zone. And now Sanderson has the puck. He rims that puck around. Kept in by the Leafs. Leafs get that puck down low. It's going to be Tavares fighting for it there. He gets that puck down low. As now Nylander got high stick but no call. Sanderson now has the puck. He rims that puck around the boards, looking to break it out. As Brady Tkachuk cross-ice pass for Stützle. Stützle throws that puck in deep. As now he gets pinned up against the boards. Giroux has the puck, left circle, back up top. Sanderson throws that puck high and wide of Solars. McMahon throws that puck down the ice, and it's not going to meet icing as Allmark ends up covering up the puck here with 2:05 to go. So we're going to have a face-off here to the right of Linus Allmark here. So remember, games 2 and 3 in this series have gone to overtime, and so far, nobody scores within the next 2 minutes and 5 seconds. This game will go to an overtime. So it'll be a third straight game in the series. Face-off here to the right of Allmark. Face-off is won by the Senators, as now Sanderson has the puck. He rims that puck around the boards. That's going to be out through the neutral zone. Brady Tkachuk with it. Gains the red line. Throws that puck in deep. Riley goes after it. He rims that puck around the boards, trying to get it out, as Matthew Nyes gains control for the Leafs. Backhands that puck out. Over from Matthews, who ends up getting hit there. Shabbat now with the puck in his own zone. Over for Jensen. Looking to break it out. Looking up the ice. That puck's going to gain the red line, but thrown right back into the center zone by Matthew Nyes. Shabbat with it behind his net. He spins back around over for Jensen. 1:26 to go here in the third period. Down the right wing, Jensen throws that puck in deep into the Leafs zone. Tanev lets that go. Max Domi back up the ice through center ice, now in transition. Pacioretty down the left wing. He gains the red line. It's going to be a shot there, centering pass there, as it's next to Allmark. Amadio with the puck. He throws that puck in deep. And now Tanev with it behind his own net as we reach a minute left to go here in regulation time. McCabe with the puck. He goes back over for Benoit. Benoit drops that back over for McCabe, who sits behind his net with 50 to go here in regulation. Both teams getting fresh legs out there. McCabe looking to come up ice with it. Now he does up the left wing. And out through center ice is going to be the Maple Leafs. Jankrok with the puck over for Lorentz. Lorentz right wing in the offensive zone. Back up top. It's going to be Ekman Larsson with the shot there. That gets blocked. And he gets the puck back. Over there. Top of the side with the shot there. Goes wide with 26 to go. Maple Leafs back up top. Benoit over for Ekman Larsson. Ekman Larsson has the puck. Over to the slot. Now to the right corner with the shot there by Lofton. Benoit with the puck. 14 to go here in the third period. Now rimmed against the boards. As that's going to go over for Ekman Larsson. Now it's going to be a shot there. And this game is going to an overtime. No early bedtime for you. Dude, I'm streaming the Stars and Avalanche game right after this. So I've been up since fucking 5:30 a.m. So we're going into overtime. What a game this has been, dude. What a series this has been. I actually do need coffee kind of badly. I'm not going to lie right now. So, what should we set the timer at? Oh, you going hard for the... Dude, I'm going hard for the playoffs, bro. Any day that I can stream and stay up late, I will. I work now morning shifts. My only off days are Tuesdays and Sundays. So most Saturday nights in the playoffs, I'm going to stream the later game. And then on Monday nights or whatever, I'm streaming the later game. Always. I'm doing a doubleheader on Tuesdays if I can. So for intermission, we have 16. We're going... Start. All right. Let's see what's going on for quizzes. All right. Let's go over to the second page here. Every NHL player to win the Calder Trophy at 30% rate. Let me see if I can name 27 players. Oh my god, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. I'm challenging myself, though. It goes all the way from... Oh my god, dude. This is crazy. Okay. That's all caps, sorry. We have... Ooh, hold on. We have... No, Myers, sorry. Tyler Myers. We have... No, it wasn't Housley. Well, did Don Lean win it, or no? No, he did not. Who won it for Carolina in 2010-11? Oh, it was Skinner. That's right. We have... Okay, well, first off, I want to know who won it here. Was that... What, Gilney? No, it wasn't. Was it Lafon? Tane? No, it wasn't. Was it Lindy Ruff? Who the fuck won it there? I don't care. Ryan Miller didn't win it. Who won it here? Was that Thornton? No. Oops, I spelled his name wrong. Thornton. Bergeron? That's weird. I know Rick Nash won it. Rick Nash did not win it. Malkin. Chicago, we have Kane. Okay, so I'll nail these out first. Florida, Hold on. Ekblad. 20. Panarin. We have Matthews. We have New. That's a mistype. 18-19. Oh, that was Quinn Hughes. No, that wasn't Quinn Hughes. Was it Pedersen? It was Elias Pedersen. We have Makar, Kaprizov. We have, ooh, that's Cider. We have Beniers, and then we have Bedard. Who won it in 12-13 for Florida? Wait, Nathan McKinnon not win it in... Nathan McKinnon didn't win it in 11-12? It was Gabriel Landeskog. Okay, there we go. Who won it in 12-13 for Florida? I don't know. Columbus, I swear to God this was Rick Nash. I guess not. I thought this was Bergeron. It wasn't. Huh, that's weird. Did Bobby Orr won it? Did Roder won it? So Sakic didn't win it. Did Messier win it? No. I don't think Gretzky won it. No. No, Chara did not win it. All right. Patrick Elias didn't win it. What was the average? Average was okay. Hart Trophy multiple times. All right. This is gonna be the easiest thing of all time. Gretzky. Ooh. How? Do we have a Hall? Yeah. We have a McDavid, Kane. No. Chicago Center. We have Ovechkin. Oops. Ovechkin. No. Crosby. We have a Hasek. I swear to God. Ovechkin had more than one. Whatever. Edmonton Rangers. We have Messier. We have Orr. No. Boston D. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Philly Center. Drew. I don't know why I put Drew. He clearly didn't. I thought this would be a lot easier. Richard. Montreal Center. We have two Boston defensemen who won the Hart Trophy. And neither one of them are Orr. I'm missing an all-time great. I know that for a fucking fact. Malkin. Oh, we have Yager and no. Okay, Lemieux. I'm trying to think of all-time greats. Ooh. Is this tough? Philly Center. Why did I think this would actually be fucking easy? And I'm struggling. Chicago Center. Montreal Center. There's two Montreal Centers. A Boston Center. Well, clearly it's not fucking Bergeron. He's not the answer for anything. Jesus Christ, dude. I would not have... Phil Esposito, okay, I literally fucking said or, unless I put two O's. I said... No. This is rigged. This is fucking rigged. I put or, and I put fucking Ovechkin. I'm not an idiot. Not an idiot, dude. Dude, I knew who the Chicago one was. I just couldn't get his name. Highest paid players in the 24-25 season. I'm good. Let's see. What else do we have? 1,600 points. Every major, most points in one NHL postseason. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Because it's the playoffs, of course. Gretzky, okay. McDavid, Lemieux, Lemieux. We have Kucherov. Crosby is definitely in there. Edmonton 85, number 7. I don't know who that is, but I know Messier is in here somewhere. Malkin is in here somewhere. There's not a Sandine. Number 2 in 94. Don't know who that is. We have a Draisaitl in here. We have to have a Bouchard. I feel like Bouchard's in here. Ivan Bouchard is. Sweet. We have a Kuznetsov. Yes. Point. Do we have a... We don't have a Tyler Johnson. Vancouver 94, number 10. Not 100% sure. A lot of these guys I'm not going to get, though. We have a Couture. Couture. Yes. We have a Briere. Who else do we have? Is there a Sakic is in there? Yager. No, Yager's not in there. Who else am I? I don't think I'm going to get anybody else. We have to have a Howe in here somewhere. No. A Hall in here? No. No or. Who else did I feel like I know this Edmonton guy right here, number 17. I feel like you know who that is, but I can't put a finger on it. 25 average score. I basically got the average score. Rick Middleton, no. Pavel Bure. Okay. Paul Coffey. I'm an idiot. Mike Bossy. Brian Leach. Al McInnes. Okay, yeah. Okay, I know who Curry is. I'm not an idiot. Most points in one season. Okay, well, Gretzky's gonna be on here about 6 million times. Gretzky. McDavid. Sorry, I have to sound it out. We have a. Do we have an Yzerman? We have a. We don't have a Shanahan. Do we have a Yager in here? No. Do we have a? Yes, we have a Dion. Love it. Lafon. Yeah. McGillney is not in here. Do we have a Crosby? No. Did I already say No, I didn't. Yeah, I did already say McDavid. Draisaitl? No. I know for a fact we have a Kucherov. Huh? McKinnon? No? Am I tripping? I thought one of them had 140 points. Whatever. Hall? Yes. How? No. Or. We have a or. Who else? Do we have a Esposito? Yes, we do have an Esposito. Bossy. Bang. Bure. Oops, no. No Messier. Solani? Yeah. Oops. LaFleur. Have a guy LaFleur. Who's Curry. Yari Curry. 81, 82, number 21. However, though, I have 40 out of 50, and the average score is 35. Paul Coffey, Peter Stastny. Get the fuck out of my face. Brian Trottier. Or Pierre Turgeon, Dennis Savard, Adam Oatsdale, Howard Chuck. I always forget bro exists, low-key, Del Howard Chuck. There's about 4 minutes to go here in regulation. I mean, in the intermission, sorry. So... So, puck drop for the Dallas-Colorado game is starting. Hold on real quick. They ended up putting the game on. But it's just in place of intermission right now, I think. All right. So now the overtime periods, not the overtime period, sorry. The first period of the Dallas and Colorado game started as we are watching at the moment. And then, of course, I will immediately stream it right after. Oh, Landeskog took a little bit of a hit. However, though, we have Thomas Harley. The Stars with the puck through center ice. As now you have the Avalanche with it. And McKinnon ends up getting that back over for Makar. Makar gets that over. As now you have... The game is now on TBS. Hold on. All right, we're starting overtime here. All right, Nylander has a puck now. He gets that back up top. It's going to be a shot there by the Maple Leafs. It's going to be a rebound. Hold on, I have to change this real quick. Sorry, I didn't realize the game moved over to TBS. Shabbat with the puck now. He throws that puck in deep with just a minute gone here in overtime. And it's going to be out in front there. One-timer by Cousins just goes wide. And now Shabbat gets that puck in deep for Kachuk. Kachuk has a spinning ramp pass. It's going to be for Cousins as they couldn't quite connect on it. Jan Krok gets that over for Tanev. Tanev gets that. It's going to be taken away by Dylan Cousins. Cousins tries a centering feed. Gets picked off. He keeps it in. Shot there by Giroux as now that puck is swallowed up. Ooh, Tavares got hit there. Ooh. So there's going to be a face-off here inside of the Maple Leafs zone, as we'll be going to the Stars game after this overtime period. Face-off now is won by the Maple Leafs in their own zone. It's going to be a cross-ice pass up to Nyes. Nyes into the send zone. Makes a move around the corner. It's going to be a centering pass to nobody. Coming back the other way is going to be a Mario who's gifted a pass. Now Mario into the Leafs zone. It's going to be Greg. A pass. Center ice. As that's going to be taken away by the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs through the offensive zone now. Matthews with it. Right circle with the shot. Shoulder save. And held on to by Linus Allmark. Who do you guys think is going to win in overtime? Actually, you know what? I will start a poll real quick. Who wins in OT? Oops, that's... Who wins in OT? We'll go Maple Leafs. Oops. Leafs and then Senators. Start that pull. Banger, there we go. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Sorry, guys. All right, face-off here is going to be won by the Maple Leafs in the center zone. It's going to head off a skate. Jensen now gets that back for Gaudette. Gaudette now gains the red line on the right wing. Throws that puck into the Leafs zone. Morgan Rielly plays it as he gets that over for Carlo. Carlo now gets that for Pacioretty, who puts that into the center zone. As it's going to be Nylander with it out in front of Allmark. That puck gets rimmed around the boards. Now Nylander has that. Taken away by the Senators with just 2.5 gone here in the second period. The Senators into the Maple Leafs zone. Puck's thrown down low. Nylander regains control here for the Maple Leafs on his backhand. Now forehand. Now he gains the red line down the left wing. Backhands that puck in on Allmark, who ends up tapping that for Stützle. Stützle now gets away from a guy. Stützle makes a move in front of his own net. He waits for both teams to get fresh legs out there. For Clevin. Clevin for the Senators gains center ice. He gains the red line, throws that into the Maple Leaf zone, taken away by Tanev. Tanev now up the ice for Järnkrok. Järnkrok throws that puck in deep, as now it's deep into the Senators zone. 17 to go here in the first overtime period. Clevin up the ice for Perron, now through center ice. Batherson gets that puck taken away, as the Maple Leafs now have the puck. Perron ends up tipping that into his own zone, so no icing. Clevin has the puck behind his own net. He has Marner on the forecheck. Senators, by the way, have never won a series facing elimination. 0-24 series record. That's crazy. Maple Leafs had the puck in their own zone. It's going to be Marner with 16.5 to go here in overtime. Marner sits behind his own net looking for something to open up as the Maple Leafs get fresh legs out there. Maple Leafs through center ice, now into the center zone with the shot there. Glove saved by Allmark as he covers it up here. You've been live the whole game? I have indeed, Raven. I have indeed. And I'm going to switch over to Dallas and Colorado after this game, sir. But how's it going, bro? How's it going? It's been a fucking while, man. It's been a long time since I've talked to you, my dog. I got a headache on the back of my head, low-key. All right, 16-18 to go here in the overtime period as we have a face-off to the left of Linus Allmark. Face-off here is going to be taken by Holmberg as that face-off is won by the Senators. Now up through center ice. The Senators gain the red line. Tkachuk throws that into the corner. Now Claude Giroux goes after it there. Pinned up against the boards by Morgan Rielly. It's going to be centered out in front. Kept in by the Senators. Jensen to the right wing. It's going to be a shot there by Giroux. Hits off a skate. It's going good here. Another year. LOL, I got Toronto. Hey, what's going on, Pirates? What's going on? Thank you for joining. Yeah, I have Toronto winning this series, but in 6 games, though. So, you know, need the Senators to win. But, you know, looking for good hockey. You feel me? And it's going to be a foot race here as now you have McMahon with it in the Senators zone. Rims that puck around the boards as that puck ends up getting taken away by Tkachuk. Tkachuk flips that back into the neutral zone. Dylan Cousins now throws that into the corner as he goes for a line change. As there's going to be a call here on the Senators as it looks like Tanev got a high stick. So the Maple Leafs are going to the power play here in overtime. Oh, you're Raven? Okay. Okay, nice. This is a rough penalty if you're a Senator fan. And he is bleeding though. Double minor penalty, man, is crazy. Double minor penalty is crazy. In overtime. Tanev was bleeding from the mouth. Wow. So, Toronto has a chance to win this series on the power play. Damn, that's low-key kind of a lot of blood, I'm not going to lie. So a huge moment here. if you're the Maple Leafs. 15:23 to go. Low, keep on watching for a sec. I feel like Allmark wants to win. The other Sens just want to go home. If you have a point, but like the Sens, it did feel like at a point in this game that they were taking control of it. But Toronto has controlled a lot of the game, though. Face-off here is going to be to the right of Linus Allmark. Face-off is won by John Tavares. Morgan Riley up top. Over for Nylander left side. Nylander back up top. Nylander still has it. Left circle. He goes down low. It's going to be out in front there. Just goes wide. Matthews with the shot. As Pinto can't get the puck out for Riley. Morgan Riley has the puck up top with the point. Morgan Riley over to Marner. Marner right wing. He makes a move outside. He drives. He goes down low below the goal line. Centering pass. They're looking for Nylander. He gets the puck down low below the goal line. As the Senators flipped that puck, and they weren't able to get it out. As Marner kept it in. And now that puck gets flipped to the corner. Nyes rims that puck around the boards. Nobody is home there, so the puck comes back to the neutral zone. The Maple Leafs are on the power play as they get into the offensive zone. Nylander with it. He stops. It's going to be a shot there as Matthew Nyes couldn't bury it. Matthew Nyes back up top. Matthews over to Riley. Back to Morgan Riley. Up top, Matthews, right side. Looking for something here. Looking over for Marner. Marner with it. Holds back at the right half boards. Up top for Matthews. Matthews, Marner, right circle. Down low, it's going to be a centering pass around in front of the crease. Puck still loose. Puck stays out. Matthews with it, right wing. Down low, it's going to be Nylander looking to go top Chads. And it hits off the side of the net. Puck's below the goal line. Nylander fighting for it there. Riley with it up top. It's Matthews with the one-timer there. Saved by Allmark. Pinto gets it, shoots it down the ice. Crazy keeping, to be honest. I know, right? So we have 2:10 to go here on the double minor. 13.5 to go here in the first overtime period. That puck's going to be thrown into the Senators zone by Max Domi. Shabbat goes after it down low. McMahon with the puck. He has it on his backhand. Back up top to the point. Carlo. It's going to be back over to Ekman Larson, who goes over to the left corner. Domi with it. Down below the goal line, out in front there. Ekman Larson up top with the shot there. That just goes wide. Shabbat gains it as he fires that down the ice with a minute and 39 to go here on the power play. Ekman Larson with the puck through center ice now. He has it. He drops that back. Looking for Nylander. Nylander over for Nyes. Nyes has the puck left corner. Gets that back up top. Thrown into the right corner by the Leafs. As now you have the Senators who are able to rip that down the ice. It's going to be Pinto with it. Through center ice with the shot there. Just goes wide. We have 1:07 to go here on this power play. Can the Senators kill off this huge double minor penalty? Matthews with the puck. He has it down low. He gets that taken away by Sanderson. Trying to get the puck out. Pinned up against the boards by Nyes. Nyes goes after it in the left corner. Back up top for Riley. Over for Nylander. Right corner. Centering pass. Now for Marner down the seam. Gets it back at the left corner. Drops it for Nylander with 40 seconds to go here on the power play. Nylander down low for Marner. Marner with it. Controls it behind the net. Marner out in front there. Backhand save made by Allmark here with 31 seconds to go on the power play. Shots are 33-15 in favor of Toronto. So now we have an offensive zone draw here for the Maple Leafs. It's going to be to the to the left of Linus Allmark. The Maple Leafs have had chance after chance on this power play. Have not been able to bury it at all. Can the Senators survive this power play at least? Marner tried to catch Allmark sleeping, but wasn't able to. So looks like a timeout was taken. So with 11:54 to go here in the overtime period, we have a timeout. So there's a stoppage to play real quick. By the way, if you guys are in the stream, whether you guys are on Twitch or YouTube, wherever it may be, new episodes every Sunday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We have an episode dropping tomorrow. Subscribe, notification bell while you guys are here. We appreciate you guys. Also, go follow our Instagram. Links down in the description below. Either way, though, we will be going to the Dallas-Colorado game right after this game ends to finish up that game. We already have a schedule. I'll be ending this one and going straight over to that scheduled stream. So be sure to follow me over there. All right. So we're coming back here for a face-off now as the timeout has just ended. Claude Giroux to take the draw as he can't win it for the Senators. However, the puck leaks into the neutral zone. Morgan Riley couldn't keep it in. Riley has a puck in the neutral zone. He drops that back for Marner. Marner through center ice. Marner over to Matthews. That puck gets kicked into the corner. Matthews goes after it. Sanderson comes up with it over for Zub. Now it's over for Giroux. Giroux trying to get the puck out. He couldn't by Nylander. And now the second effort, he gets it out, and they will kill off the entire double minor penalty. What a swing of momentum here for Ottawa. Marner over for Lawton with the centering pass there. Couldn't connect with Jan Krok. Puck is now in the center of the zone. Perron gains control of it. And now over for Lofton. Back for Jan Krok in the left corner. Puck is pinned up against the boards. Puck still in the center of the zone. It has been for quite some time. Back up top to the left point. It's going to be a pass that is whiffed on by Benoit. Batherson with that right circle. He drives it down low. Centering pass out in front. And it's still out in front. Stolarz covers it up here. 10:44 to go in overtime. Senators had a glorious opportunity. And Stolarz came up huge once again. This shit is not going to end, bro. I know, dude. I know. I was high-key hoping Toronto would end it just so I can go over to the next game. If I wasn't streaming right now, I would have one game on that TV and then another game on my monitor. But, of course, or on both of these monitors. But, unfortunately, I can't do that when I'm streaming. So, yeah. Face-off here is going to be to the left of Anthony Stolarz. They take the draw, Dylan Cousins. However, he's going to be thrown out. So in comes Brady Tkachuk against Scott Lofton. Face-off is going to be won by Lofton. McCabe drops it back for Tanev. Tanev now through transition. Gets that over for Jankruk. Taken away by Tkachuk. Tkachuk throws that puck into the corner. Now Tanev plays it behind his own net. Drops that back for McCabe. And now Dylan Cousins gets laid out. That puck gets thrown up into the air. Knocked down by a Senator. As it's going to be played, but with the hand pass, they say. I've been up since 5:30 a.m. and I'm getting so tired. I've been starting to get a headache on my left side. That's why I keep doing this, because I'm like low-key rubbing it, because I'm just so fucking exhausted. I'm sleeping in tomorrow, dude. I haven't been able to sleep in forever. There's no like TV timeouts and overtime in the playoffs, right? So Tavares has not returned to the game yet, by the way. Something to keep an eye on. Face-off here is going to be at center ice after a hand pass was called. Morgan Riley gets the puck after the Leafs win the draw. That's going to be shot down the ice. No icing. Brady Tkachuk goes over for Zetterlund. Zetterlund with the shot there, gloved by Stolarz. Zetterlund had a good opportunity. A nice glove save there by Stolarz. Drop it in the chat, guys. Who do you guys think is going to score the game-winning goal for either side? Let me know. Let me know. And then I'll drop who I think will. Shots on goal since the first period. 24 for the Maple Leafs, 7 for the Senators. Greg with it, down low. He's going to drive the net, trying to get out in front. Puck still loose, as it's going to be up top. Sanderson with the shot there, goes wide. Zub with the puck for the Senators. He throws that puck down low. And they're on the boards by Sanderson. Sanderson with the shot there, swallowed up by Stolarz. With 9:48 to go here in overtime. This is the first overtime that I fully watched at the moment. So we have an ice scrape here. So maybe there's only one in overtime, and it's like in the middle of it or whatever. I assume so, at least. All right, I'm going to grab a water real quick while they do this. All right, let's get this shit going. So Tavares, like I said, for you guys that are new, Tavares has not returned to the game yet after taking a shoulder to the chin. Quite literally. Oh, yeah. I have, like, muscle pain back here. That's probably what's causing it. Compared to here, which, I mean, I guess I kind of have some here. Tavares is skating. So maybe he's back. Oh, this is, like, really tender. All right. So it looks like the ice scrape is done. Shots are 33-18 in the game in favor of Toronto. Oh, damn, dude. Look at that bicep vein, though. Kind of ripped. Okay. I really am kind of ripped. Jealousy turning stakes into the sea. All right. They're playing Mr. Brightside, which is, by the way, I'm a Bills season ticket holder, and that was their thing all season. Face off here to the right of Stolars. Won by the Senators. Senators throw that puck down low. Now it's going to be Batherson battling for it down low as he gets stripped of the puck. Now the Maple Leafs off the glass as Benoit ended up taking a hit to the head, but he seems to be okay, I guess. However, though, Benoit has the puck. He gets that out. As now Lorenz gets that puck through center ice, taken back by Ottawa. Ottawa throws that puck in deep, rims it around the boards. Benoit directing traffic. Lorenz gets that back over for Benoit, who taps that back to the half boards. As the Senators keep it in for a split second, puck's bouncing. And now the Maple Leafs regain control. Jan Krok gets that over for Carlo, who sits behind his net. 9 minutes to go here in the overtime period. Carlo up the ice now, down the right wing. Nylander throws that puck in deep, going after it. It's going to be Pacioretty. He couldn't get there. David Perron with the puck through center ice. Over for Zetterlund. Zetterlund throws that puck in deep, plays it for Solars. Kept in by the Senators. Tavares goes in there, but now the Maple Leafs have the puck. Riley trying to get it out, couldn't do so. Nylander goes after it. Carlo rims that puck around the boards. Now that puck's going to be out for Pacioretty. And that puck's going to be thrown in deep. Sanderson regains control now through center ice. That's going to go back. And now it's going to be tipped into the Leafs zone. Solaris plays it behind his net. With 8:13 to go here in the overtime period. Carlo with it as he gets that back over for Nyes. As Marner with that over for Matthews. Matthews with the shot there that goes wide as nobody's home at the point. Now Tanev has the puck in his own zone. Goes back for McCabe, who goes back to Tanev. Tanev with it. He goes up the boards. And now the puck's sitting at the Senators' blue line. And Mario comes up with this, spins around at the corner. And now he comes back down, gains the red line, throws that puck into the Leafs zone. McCabe with the puck in his own zone. He's looking. He gets that over from Marner, who couldn't get the puck in the Senators' zone. Battling for it right in front of the Maple Leafs bench. Marner just circles back through center ice. He turns the puck over. Mario knocks that out of midair, but Marner gets it right back for Domi. Domi, top of the left circle with the shot there. Saved by Allmark and goes wide. Matthews going after the puck in the corner there with Domi. Puck now squeaks out. McMahon is there. McMahon up top. Ekman Larson throws that down low for Domi, who couldn't quite get there in time. And Mario for the Senators trying to get the puck out as he gets that for Zub. Zub over to Shabbat. By the way, Colorado is up 1-0 against Dallas here with 7 minutes to go in the first period, as it's going to be an icing on the Senators with 6:58 to go in the overtime period. So the faceoff's going to come back down into the Senators zone. Oh, Domi was so close to ending that. So close to ending that. Oh. That shot went through Allmark and just went wide. Face off here is going to be to the right of Linus Hallmark. Shane Pinto to take it for the Senators as he wins it against Lofton. Excuse me, against Matthew. Sorry. Matthew Tkachuk gets that. Matthew, Jesus Christ. Brady Tkachuk gets that puck in deep. Long stretch pass there from Stolars to Marner. Marner gets that puck in deep. And now Matthew Nyes takes a body. Perron gets the puck for the Senators through the center ice now. Sanderson gets that into the Leafs zone. He backhands that on Stolars. Rebound for Cousins. Couldn't corral it. Puck is in the neutral zone for Marner. Marner throws that in on Allmark as he blockers that into the corner. Zub with the puck gets away from Marner. 6:21 to go here in the first overtime period. Sanderson with the puck in his own zone. Sanderson gets that to Batherson. Batherson with speed down the left wing into the offensive zone. He carries it down low, gets pinned up against the boards there by Tanev. Now the Maple Leafs come up with it. John Tavares with the puck. John Tavares ends up getting hit and taken down to the ice. But Nylander comes up with it. Nylander, right circle, spins back to the top of the point. He has it. He still has it. Goes to the left circle now. Spins back up top. One-timer by Benoit hits the body out in front. Now the Senators come back in transition to the other way. It's going to be Zetterlund over for Giroux. Giroux, left circle, backhand centering pass there off of Stolars. Nylander with the puck. Over for McMahon. McMahon into the offensive zone. Shot there off the side of the net on Allmark. And now Jensen back over for Clevin. Clevin with it. Both teams get fresh legs out on the ice. Flip pass taken back by the Maple Leafs with 5:19 to go here in the first overtime period. Morgan Riley throws that just wide of Allmark as Jensen gets that puck back through transition. Dylan Cousins through center ice, gains the red line, throws that puck into the corner. Solaris plays it behind his net. He drops that off for Riley. Now Riley has two guys on him. However, though, he comes back with it the other way. It's going to be Shabbat. It's going to be a shot there by Nick Cousins. Kept in there by Manson Paulo. It's going to be a shot as the Senators are still able to keep the puck in. Down low. David Perron with the puck below the goal line. He has it. Back up top. It's going to be a Shabbat. It's going to be a shot there by the Senators. That just goes wide. Kept in by Shabbat. Senators have some good pressure. Puck's thrown down low there. Perron going after it. Now over for Gaudette. Gaudette with it. Back up top to the point. One-timer by Zoom. His stick breaks. And now back the other way are going to be the Maple Leafs. Morgan Riley throws that puck barely into the center zone. Shabbat gets that back up top for Nick Cousins. Over for Perron. Perron with the shot saved by Stolars. Pacioretty gets that puck out, but barely back to the neutral zone. Sanderson with the puck in his own zone. Back over for Jensen. And now Jensen gets that over for Tkachuk. Taken away by Robertson. Did I just say Robertson? Excuse me. By Holmberg. It's going to be a shot there by Pacioretty. Fanned. Now the Senators come back with it the other way. Tkachuk throws that into the corner with 3:51 to go here in the first overtime period. Pacioretty with that puck. He throws it back in deep. Allmark plays behind his net for Zub as both teams get some fresh legs out on the ice. Stützle down the left wing into the Leafs zone. He gets that. He gains the goal line. He throws that around the corner. And now Marner regains control here through transition for the Maple Leafs. Into the offensive zone. It's going to be Matthews with the shot there. That just goes wide. A rebound off the end boards. Matthews with the puck. Rims that puck around the boards. Back up top to the right point. It's going to be Ekman Larsson. Throws that puck in deep. As it's taken by the Ottawa Senators. And puck barely squeaks out. And no offsides actually though. And now the puck ends up out of the zone into the neutral zone. Ekman Larsson throws that puck down the ice. And it's going to be an icing here on the Maple Leafs with 3:02 to go in the first overtime period. Oh, I don't know if this is honestly just like a stress headache right now. It's just like, you know, a muscle thing, whatever. Either way, though, it doesn't feel like this game is going to end anytime soon. I have a feeling it's going to a double overtime. Face-off here is going to be to the left of Stolars, won by the Senators. They throw that puck in deep. It's going to be Batherson with the puck down low. Batherson gets pinned up against the boards by Matthews. Coming back the other way, it's going to be Benoit. Now Benoit on his backhand as he just flips that off the glass. The Senators get the puck in their own zone. Taken away by Marner. Now Marner gets that back down the left wing As now that puck is going to be for McMahon. McMahon with the down low and the offensive zone. As he gets taken off the puck there. So now the Senators down the left wing. Drew center ice. It's going to be Clevin for the Senators. Jumps up in the play. On his backhand. He's going to backhand that off of Stolar's shoulder. Back up top to the point. Barely kept it by Sanderson. Who throws that on net and it goes in! The Senators stay alive for a game. They win it in overtime. The Senators end the game with about 2 minutes to go here. They stay alive for another game. The Senators win the game 4-3. Jake Sanderson ends up getting the game winner. As we will have a game 5 back in Toronto on Monday night. All right, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the scoreboard and everything real quick and then stream over there. I'll be 2 minutes max. We're going to go over to the Colorado game. I already have that scheduled. So let's head over there and, yeah, let's have a fun time. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes.